9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And they got it with a green leaf sway. See bunnies rolling up, we light it all way. Mr. Getter's got the bombs, we puffin' all night. Talking cultivation, yeah, we're feeling alright. Light it up, feel the vibe, let it be known. Garden cultivation, network, we on the scene. Rolling that green, living out the dream. Shouting about the strains, how to plan it right. Join us every week, yeah, we light up the night. Wednesday to Friday, we keep it alive. Cannabis talks, everybody's feeling high. Sharing secrets of the grow is a sacred art. In this cultivation game, you gotta play your part. Keep it real, keep it tight, watch the plants grow. Garden cultivation, network, we on the scene. Rolling that green, living out the dream. Chatting about the strains, how to plan it right. Join us every week, yeah, we light up the night.
Happy
What up?
Friday.
Happy Friday. Thank God. Oh my God. What a week.
Yeah, I've heard you guys had a lot of snow up there, down there.
Man, it was like summertime and then boom, just like that, it turned to winter. We got like a foot of snow over the first night, and then the next day we got like another foot of snow, and I think we got like 32 feet of snow now over the course of 5 days. Crazy.
What did you tell me last year? Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I ate those words this year already. Winter hasn't even started yet. But it is what it is. I mean, you never know here in Canada. You're gonna get what you get. And you're north and
Yes.
I'm south, and I got all the snow and you have some snow.
We got some snow, yeah. We got quite a bit. We're supposed to get a bit more tomorrow, but only like between 5 and 10 during the day, and then another probably 10 overnight centimeters.
Well, we're supposed to
But
have
yeah,
plus
so
temperatures and rain on Monday.
lucky.
So
So
it's gonna be a lake everywhere you go
welcome.
now. All the snow's gonna melt,
Yeah.
all the rain's gonna accumulate. We just got puddles everywhere. It's gonna be nasty.
Yeah, that's the
But
worst.
that's
So
Canada for
welcome
you.
everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight. It is Show Your Grow. To show your garden, all you have to do is click the link. I believe it is pinned at the top. Perfect.
Yes.
If you missed last Wednesday or this Wednesday's episode, last Wednesday, we passed it. Yeah, so
The one 2 days
we
ago.
had we had Mechanibus Luke and Canna Mac Creations, both very humble and very nice people. I definitely recommend checking it
Very
out
much.
if you haven't already.
Two of the nicest people I think I've talked to in a long time.
100%.
Like they're like, you can tell it's genuine. Just, they're awesome growers, and they just will not take your compliments. They got to find a reason why. Oh well, it just they got to come up with other reasons why. They can't just accept the fact that we're saying you're a great grower, you're a good person. They're just super humble
Just take
about
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Not
you
to
could
mention
also
the
find
beards those guys have. Man, oh man, I'm jealous.
And you could also find the episode over on Spotify under Garden Cultivation Network. You could also find Garden Cultivation Network over on Instagram. And you could find Mr. Ganix and myself, Sea Bunny Grows 2, over on Instagram as well. And this Wednesday coming up, I'm really excited for this one. We have an exciting guest coming on.
You ready?
So we have Glenn from 61 Charlie. If you do not know what 61 Charlie is, definitely stay tuned.
Yes. He's I don't want to give away too much. We're gonna dive
You
into it
could
on
still,
Wednesday night, and he's gonna
yeah.
tell us everything, how they started, what they do. But it's a company
They're,
for vets.
go ahead. Perfect.
It's a company
Yes.
for veterans. So I think it's super cool. I think what they do is a great cause. It is a business, but I mean, they're doing it. I want to say that there's, I don't know. I don't want to say something that I don't know 100%. So we'll wait till Wednesday to dive into it. But he's gonna have a lot of cool stuff to tell us, and it's gonna be a fun episode for sure. And Bunny is super excited for this one.
I am. I really am. Yes. That's
Yeah,
going
so
to
it's gonna be
be
fun.
very fun. And congratulations to our cultivator of the week.
Yeah, Northern Cannabis.
Rolling up the pride, the community's yours. Every bud you nurture, it opens up doors. With the fire in your heart and the grind in your hands, you elevate the scene like you're making plans. In this garden of dreams, you rise like the sun. So here's to you, cultivator of the week. With every single strain, you got us feeling weak. Thank you for the love, the knowledge, the bliss. In this cannabis game, you cannot be missed. Shine bright, keep pushing through the haze. You're the unsung hero in this green world maze.
So huge congratulations to Northern Cannabis.
Yes, huge congrats. Yeah,
Yes.
when I was having my pH issues, he was one of the people that actually reached out to me and asked me a whole bunch of questions. And what's up, Ninja? He reached out and asked me a bunch of questions about my grow, and was actually trying to help me through this. And he kind of like opened my eyes a little bit to a few things that I didn't think of. So I thought that was
Yeah.
super cool. He was actually very helpful with that. So thank you, sir.
And the
Yeah,
reason we do this is because um, a lot of views don't get the recognition that you should get. And we like to show off those accounts, whether you're a small account, a big account. If you know somebody in the community who you would like to nominate as a cultivator of the week, just reach out to one of us or to the Garden Cultivation Network on Instagram and throw in your requests.
yeah, we like to. You guys know people that we probably don't know. Like we try to see everybody and we try to support everybody that we can, but it's hard to see everybody. 'Cause there is a lot of people here in this space. So if you guys see somebody that you haven't seen us do yet, then send it to us on Garden Cultivation Network on Instagram, and we'll definitely look into it, and we'll start taking some community um, suggestions. I guess is the word I'm looking for. So,
So
what's up,
again,
Happy
it
Butler?
is Friday. So it is Show Your Grow. If you are new to the channel, all you have to do is click the link. You will be sent into the backyard, and we will get to you
Sent to the corner.
as soon as we can. What's that?
It'll be sent to the corner.
Yeah. I
Just
think we went
letting
through everything.
I think so.
I think we're ready for some to get into it.
I was just trying to let them know the order so that they're not sitting back there wondering what's going on.
Yeah.
I try to go in order of who I
So
see
once
coming in,
again,
but
thank
once
you.
once we get rolling, it's hard to see.
Yeah. Once again, thank you to everybody for hanging out. Please don't forget to subscribe and like if you haven't already. And how about we get weird in here?
Yeah. And one more thing, big shout out to Al Canasur and Rue. They were on right before us.
Yes.
And yeah, I think Rue had to work, so Al kind of took over for the night and kept her rolling. So yeah, so I'm ready. Ready to rock.
Do it.
Oh,
Hey,
Friday.
what up?
how's it going? I hear
How
about
are
your
you?
snow, and all I can do is complain about that Canadian air. Cold down here.
I know. I know where it's getting cold right now, and it's. I
And
think a lot of people are
but
getting dumped on.
I
right
wound
now.
up putting the heaters in the tents. Actually putting heaters in there. I didn't really want to do that because it screws the humidity after that. But I had to keep them warm above the humidity. So they're suffering for humidity, but even though I kept the humidity well down below the threshold, I still had some PM problems in the veg tent. But I just tackled that with some Lost Coast, and then I put some copper spray on them, and I put them back in the tent. So we're going to see how they look right after that. You know, the light's not out yet, and I put them back in wet. So they were rode hard and put away wet.
Oh boy.
And now these are a couple of clones. This one was almost dead, and it's coming back.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But as you can see, I got some growth on there now. I got rid of all the
Looking
little.
good.
You see right here.
Oh yeah.
That was the.
So that's PM.
But it's in
there on the
veg. I'm not
there?
worried about a little bit of PM like that. I can always wash it. I got the Lost Coast. And
Yeah.
in weird news,
What is your
scientists
humidity in
have.
there?
I got a little humidifier back there that's Better Homes and Gardens. And right now my humidity is 30% at 88 degrees.
And you had PM.
And I have PM.
That doesn't even make sense.
Well, the air's not moving enough in that small tent. So it's got too many pockets at the bottom. I need more fans, is what it is.
Yeah.
You know,
This seems that's 30%. That's not a lot. It's pretty dry.
Oh, it's way dry. It's dry in here.
That's what I mean.
Got
Like,
a
to have PM,
dehumidifier
it doesn't make sense to have PM right now when your humidity is so low.
Yeah, but
Even
the water,
even if you had no fans in there, it just still doesn't make sense to me.
the water was laying on the bottom of the tent, and that's when it dried up. That's when you had the PM appear.
I gotcha. Okay.
You know,
that makes
and
a
then
little more sense.
And then it just got up on the leaves a little bit. The bottom ones didn't get everywhere, but it was mainly because of this, you know, the lack of air. And then I
The
didn't.
lower ones
Yeah.
closest to the water.
I spilled too much water over on the tent, just let it go, and then it dried up. And as it dried up, the mold spores took off just a little bit. But there's a lot of copper spray in there too, and it's an oxidizer. So even though it doesn't actually have it in the plant, the spores will oxidize on the plant and leave a white powder.
Yeah.
You know, it just flakes off. It's where the copper spray that you put on there done its job, you know, and
Right.
oxidized it off before it could get into the plant.
So it kills it
and
before it can
then
actually spread.
Yeah, before it could get into the leaves, because it's in between the leaf and the
Gotcha.
and then we've got Cinderella Bunny to see what she's doing, and her buddy in here. Well, what do you think?
Ooh.
Love it.
Got it all decorated for Christmas. Looks good.
Like, yeah. It does.
Well,
I like
you
that.
know, this lady hasn't been messed with. She's a virgin. I haven't trained her in any way, haven't shaped her in any way. She's just growed out all by herself.
Wild and free. Yeah.
And so I'm going to be using the bamboo in the Christmas decorations because all these bud sites, and I'll probably defoliate her a little bit to help get them some light a little. But all them bud sites, when they fill up, if they fill up like I hope they will, it's going to have some weight on it.
Oh, absolutely.
Look at that. Look at that. That's my thumb.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, she's got some girth. She's a girthy bitch.
Potatoes.
And then this is the other, her companion, sister companion here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Too.
That's the
Her
Skittles
happy.
right there.
Nice. I've only grown Skittles once, and it was an auto. So I mean, I really didn't do it justice.
Well,
It's good, man.
as I was saying, in weird news, scientists have figured out how to entangle light and sound. So they're going to use that for computing, and it's a quantum physics thing. And man, they're really making some advances in the weird science area.
We're gonna have to have a segment on this show, and we're gonna have to call it like Weird News with the Legal
Huey.
Alien or something like that.
Yeah.
Weird news. Yeah,
Huey's
that's
weird
what I'm into. I mean,
science.
I'm looking for the. You see, I've screwed my algorithm up with all that alien and weird stuff, so you don't have to.
Perfect. We can get you to record a video every week, and then we'll post it on here as Weird News with Huey, the legal alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could script it that way, and it would be less confusing. Sound better. You know, I'd have to practice. Yeah, I'd have to practice.
All right, well, I'm sure you got
but
a hairbrush
engaging the
somewhere.
audience
stand in front of the
is
mirror with a hairbrush and practice in the mirror.
engaging the audience is always a good thing for your show. That's the thing you want to do. You want to stay engaged. So however you do it,
get these guys all talking for sure.
Yeah.
And so other than that, we're pretty much done here. So we're going to have to move on and let some other people get on their way. I think Thurgood's on next, and I'd much rather buy seeds from a Romulan than I would a Ferengi. Them Ferengi, they just like to rip you off,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Romulan was on To Be Blunt last night, actually.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, and Thurgood grows a lot of Romulan, so that's why I was mentioning that.
Yeah, that was a good show, actually. So if you guys missed that, tune into To Be Blunt and check out last night's episode with Jake from Romulan Genetics. He's a super cool dude, and he's got some fire genetics that I've never grown. So might have to jump on board with that.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, PZ's got a great show going on there.
Oh yeah, PZ's super cool. Yeah, his energy is amazing. I don't know how he does it. Show starts and he's got all this energy.
How he keeps the show going after dying on that dab hitter of his, I don't know, but he kills himself with it every time and then keeps going.
Hey, it ain't easy being PZ, so
that's right.
He does his thing over there and he does it well, so he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
So go check him out and watch the episode with Jake from Romulan because that was good. So, but yes, we are gonna keep moving, and thanks for popping on, and thanks for the weird news segment. Until next time. Peace
out.
Sir.
We look forward to it every Friday.
Yeah, there is one with some spinning nano diamonds and gravity. That'll be next.
That one.
Yeah, I'm saving that for New Year's. Saving that for the New Year's thing. Yeah, it segues and it segues into my theory. Every year at 12 midnight, they test gravity. They put this big ball in Times Square, and when it falls, everybody cheers. because gravity still works.
Right.
So it ties into that.
Awesome. All right, sir. We will talk to you later. And you have a good rest of your weekend.
Will
Yes,
do.
happy Friday.
All right. Peace out. You should.
I love that.
Weird news with the legal alien.
Yes,
We'll
so
have
I
to look, we'll
heard
have to look
that
into that.
you might have a video to show of your plants maybe later.
Mm-mm.
You don't?
I
Okay.
didn't put it in.
Oh,
No, you said you didn't have one, so I said, okay, I won't show mine either.
okay. You could have. You could have bragged. Your plants are looking really good.
Nope. No, not.
Speaking of Mechanibus Luke earlier, welcome. He must have
Go check
heard
that
us. We said
episode
his
out.
name 3 times.
Yes. Go check that
So
episode out
it
from
is,
Wednesday. That was a banger.
yes, so it is Cultivator Garden tonight. So if you'd like to show your grow, all you have to do is hit the link at the top of the page and you will be sent to the backyard where we will bring you on.
Yes. Where I promise we won't put you in the corner.
Unless you deserve it.
Are you? Are you ready for the next one?
I am.
Hi. Here we go.
Happy
Podcast
Friday. Happy
Talks.
Friday.
What's
Happy
going on,
Friday.
brother?
Well, I'm glad I come in after the news, man. I needed that info. Thank you, Huey.
Absolutely.
Man, what a
I don't
great
know
show
where we'd
last
be.
night with Peasy, right?
That was a really good show, actually. Jake is a cool dude. Like every time I've seen him on a show, he kind of reminds me of Luke. Like we were saying, how humble him and Matt
Yeah.
are. You know, Jake
Yep.
is kind of the same way. He's just such a
Yeah.
humble dude, and we
Yeah.
can all see what he's doing, and he's making fire over there, and he's
Yeah.
just like, you know, I just
he
do it 'cause I love
literally grew up in the fields that his dad grew, man. Like playing, he says it in one of the other interviews he does, playing with his Tonka trucks underneath the plants and shit. So I mean that to me, like he's been in this shit forever, you know, and I
I
really
think he was
enjoy his
saying
genetics, man.
he was saying on Peasy last night. I think he was talking about like he was helping grow at like not helping grow. He was doing his own stuff at like 8 years old or something.
Right. He was very young. Yeah.
Yes.
He's
It
been in
was
this world forever, even though, you know, like Romulan genetics, I believe technically started in like 2017, you know,
yeah.
He's still been in this forever. And, you know, there's still the whole debate whether, you know, Romulan is really Romulan, what he's got or whatever, but he's had that cut. It was passed down from his dad. He ran with it, and I'm all about it, man. The genetics that I've gotten from him have crushed. I mean, you guys have seen them over at the Rainbow Room.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
They're crushing
Well, I
for
right
mean,
now.
sure.
I've seen yours, and I've seen other people, and no matter who I see of his stuff, it's unbelievable.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
You know, it's one of those things that it's rare to find somebody that seems as humble as you really think they should be
yeah,
in this community. So when you see somebody as genuine as Jake, you know, about his genetics and about, you know, everything, you know, he's just upfront with it. So I definitely appreciate everything he does. So
I'll have to check out that episode. I don't know much about him, to be honest. I know
yeah,
about
he's
the
cool, man.
genetics, but I don't know much about the person
yeah,
themselves.
Yeah,
he's
you can also see him he hangs out with like with Gigi and Debo, Cosmic Cotton Candy and Debo a lot.
Oh, yes, that's where I've heard the name before.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, he's a frequent flyer over on the Gigi and Debo show.
right. I mean, and we've
So
got the Mellow Kitty
Nice.
Mafia, which is, you know, all of us that originally grew out his Mellow Kitty strain, and Gigi created a group for us all, you know, and that's how a lot of us got even connected with Jake and Romulan Genetics was through Gigi, you know. So, you know, shout out to Gigi 100% for that, because without her, I would have
absolutely.
never even been in the position I'm in now, being able to test the
Yeah.
seeds. So 100%, that was all
Nice.
Gigi. But yeah, man, This is the new tent. It's not naked anymore. I don't have a sign up yet. I literally transplanted last night. So I don't
Nice.
feel naked anymore. So we got the 2
What do we got?
Stromata with the white tags over here on the right. We've got a Terptomaniac, which is a Romulan cut or a cultivar. That's from a clone that I took from the Terptomaniacs over there when I was trimming. One of the first trims I did. I took 4 of the cuttings that I cut off, and I tried cloning them or tried rooting them, and that's the only one that took. So that one in the blue tag, that's the Terptomaniac. And this one is the James Loud, swept clean, I'm calling it. And then these
What are you
4 over
calling it?
here, I'm calling it Zwept clean. It's a soap.
Swap.
Yeah, Zwept. It's a soap, and forget what else it is. I can't remember off the top of my head. That's why I got to get my
Yeah.
sign up, man, so I can remember that shit. And then the 4 green tag ones, those are the Scout Snacks by Green Point. So these 4 over here. So I'm running 8 in
Nice.
here this time instead of 6. I don't know how well it's going to work out, but I do have the other tents
Don't
downstairs.
know
So
till you
I have
try.
to squeeze something in.
Don't
Yeah.
know till you try.
Yeah, I'm going
Right.
to try. And then I realized I didn't show you guys my actual harvest from the exotic tent the other day when I was on.
Ooh.
I'm going to see if I can
Wow.
actually get any. So it still needs trimmed and everything. It's just kind of in here in limbo, kind of cure drying. Well, not really drying. It's dry. It's just kind of curing and chilling in there until I can get to it.
You got the home grower trim on there
Nice.
right now.
Yeah, the farmer's cut. That's what I call it. The farmer's cut. Yeah.
The farmer's cut. I like that.
Yeah. So
If
that
you look
was
at a lot of this stuff that I have that
yeah.
like most of my harvests, a lot of the time that's how they're trimmed too. Like I'm like, whatever, it's for me.
Yeah. So that was the grease monkey there. This is some of the bottom bird. So these were those real purple ones that were on the end. The one end, they were
Oh,
like
nice.
super duper purple. Fuck. My
Love
camera
that.
sucks. I'm sorry.
That's
Oh
okay.
no, that's okay.
I'll get a better one of these days. And then the Ben
I like that.
Gary's.
I like that magnifying glass. That's
I know. I
you
was
trim.
checking
Do
that
you
out
trim through
too.
that too? Like you trim behind that?
Yeah, I did until I got that
Good
trim
idea.
machine from Astro. Yeah. But I mean, when I do fine trimming, and I'm getting a bag together, I want it to look its best. I make sure that I clean them up if there's still something on it. But yeah,
Yeah.
this is the Ben and Gary's here. Like I said,
Nice.
it's still rough cut. It needs to be trimmed up. It's just kind of dry curing is what I call it, I guess, even though it's dry.
That's good to me.
Ziggy, show me the Romulan rainbow room.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have had this up. Totally fucking
That's
flaked.
We get to see your technology.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So they're over there crushing it, dude. Like,
Oh
I think
yeah.
what day 12 now of bloom. I've already raised the lights twice. It looks like I might have to go again when I get over there.
Again, yeah.
Like those are those Romulan IX2s that I have downstairs. These are the clones. Look how fucking huge they got.
They blew up.
And then the majority of these over here are the
Big time blew
Terptomaniac.
up.
And that's that Romulan genetics, man,
Those things took off.
They
I remember
really
when
did.
you had those
Big time.
clones where you are right now, and you were like, I don't know about these things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you remember how shitty they looked? They were all yellow. They looked like they was going to die.
Yeah.
Like I was, like my whole run's fucked. Like I was scared to death, really. I thought I was going to have to pop a
Now
bunch
they're
more shit, and
gorgeous.
he didn't have anything coming until this end of December. So I was going to have to go somewhere else, I have to use somebody else's genetics over there. And I didn't want to do that. So I'm 100% glad it turned around. And then shout out to Stash
They sure
Blend. I
did.
took advantage of the Black Friday and got me a 3-pound bag. They threw over some cloning gel too. Got a deal on that. Fucking
From
killer.
Grower's House.
Almost half off with the Black Friday. And they threw me something for free,
Nice.
And then we'll go downstairs
Always
and check on the mamas. What were mamas, I guess. The yellow monsters.
The yellow monsters. That's what I got in my
Nice.
tent right now too. Not monsters, but yellow.
But for me, these are monstrous in
So,
1 gallons, I guess. I mean, this one
oh
back here,
yeah.
the number 11, that's what this one is. Like the bud structure on these and how dense they are, they're like fucking rock solid, man. That's the one I
Crazy.
know I've got one of those over at the Rainbow Room. I might have to re-veg that one in particular because I'm really loving that. And it's got like a lemony, limey, like piney gas. Like it's so good.
Nice.
It's so good.
I miss that old tiny taste of weed from back in the day. Like I'm thinking back in like
Yeah.
I don't know, like 96, 97. I remember smoking weed that was just super, super piney.
Yeah.
And I haven't been able to find something like that since then.
Well, I call it the 90s Christmas tree. We had, and it was early 90s for me. So it was like 91, 92. We had one that we would go get it, and it was like bright lime green, and the orangest hairs you ever seen. And
Yeah.
as soon as you got in the car with it, you knew that they had the Christmas tree bud. Like it was
Yeah, it
so
was like you were bringing
piney
the Christmas tree home. You
with
went to
you.
the Christmas
Yes.
tree field to cut the tree
Yes.
down for Christmas.
100%.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I missed that. I missed that stuff, man. It was so good too.
Yeah. Oh, it's
At least
delicious.
back then. I was like grade 9 or
Well,
something
yeah.
like that. But I mean, it was a long time ago.
Right. CSI Humboldt, they've got a 79 Christmas tree. They're all regs. I thought
Ooh.
about getting them. It's like a 21 pack for like $120. I thought about getting it and, trying to find, a couple good females out of it and see if I could reproduce that. I just ain't yet. It's kind of one of those things. Like I've got so many seeds, I can't justify spending money on seeds,
Yeah.
So,
Trey, I'll remember.
Sure.
Can you DM that to me so I can look for that?
yeah.
And
But yeah,
I'll check that
so
out.
that's what's going on here, man. The
Nice.
little
That's sick.
tent.
I can't believe those
Sitting
are
empty.
1 gallons.
Yeah. Like that's my
That's
first
crazy.
1 gallon grow, right? Like who is it? Somebody's is it 256? Somebody's growing in the 2-ounce shot glass. I
Oh,
forget who
geez.
that
Like
is. I've actually got some of those.
the little solo cup shot glass.
Yeah, the little solo 2-ounce cups.
Oh,
And it's
geez.
like it looks like a branch just stuck in dirt, but it literally is. That's his plant. Is grown in that little 2-ounce shot
That's
glass.
crazy.
Like that
That
tripped
is
me out,
crazy.
man.
Wow.
I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys have been watching any of the Vegas stuff, but Bud Trainer was announcing. I don't know if they announced the winner today of their Global Grow Cup with the Solo
Oh
Cup
yeah.
Grow, but I think they narrowed it down to 10 or something.
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't watched the actual live, but I saw that I watched bits and pieces of it, and they're announcing like the top 10. I think Norma G might know because he's everywhere.
Right. Norma G knows everything. 100%.
He does. He does.
But yeah, I won from 333. I won a Dirty Bird prize pack, and that automatically enters you into a grow off with the Dirty Bird for North Atlantic Seed. So I'm excited about that. That'll be here. I think they said the 15th. That'll actually start the grow along. So I'm gonna probably start that one over there, and then I've got one that I'm going to do with L Canosaur too. With a Q Gasicane, I think is what it is.
Nice.
Once that gets here, once the
Auto,
Canadian
or
Post
is that an auto
frees
one,
everything
or
up.
is that a photo?
What the Q?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a photo. Yeah, that's the thing. Like
'Cause
I don't have anything that's not an auto by him. So
Nice. Yeah,
yeah.
a lot of what he does is autos, but I know probably over the last year, anyways, I know he's been coming out with a lot more photo periods.
Right.
So I haven't got my hands on any of those yet, but I definitely have 4 or 5 auto strains by him.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of people have strong runs with his genetics. So like I'm 100% about trying it.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the end of December. Jake's, like I said, he's got a bunch of new tester that's going to be available to us. So, you know, the next run at the Rainbow Room, I'm probably going to run like 3 different cultivars, so like 6 of each. So I get like 18 over there. Kind of stoked about running that many Romulan in one spot. Right now, I got 15. So yeah,
Nice.
be kind of exciting to see what happens with the new genetics. He's got a bunch of new stuff lined up. I think it's like something like 20 something ones that were going to be available to us testers. I don't know about, you know, how many of those will actually make it to the market, but I know to our
Yeah.
us testers will actually get more than you guys will see.
Yeah.
I was stoked
But
last night, man, with Peasy.
eventually people will see them.
Yeah, I kept pushing. I was like pushing the Mellow Kitty in the chat for Peasy because he had talked about how he loved cat piss. I'm like, dude, you got to try the Mellow Kitty because it's got that cheetah piss in it
I
with the
did see
Romulans.
that comment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I did
like,
see you put that in there.
like, you got to try that one, Peasy. I'm telling you, it's a beast. But all of his genetics so far have grown. Grown have been awesome. I mean, even this, don't take any judgment by what I've done to his plants here. You know what I mean? This is all me. This is me just neglecting them and abusing them. And so please
Those are in
don't.
1-gallon pots. Those are in 1-gallon
Yeah,
pots. That's
yeah.
enough said right
Yeah.
there. Those are 1-gallon pots.
Exactly.
They're
That
growing
literally
like
1
crazy.
gallon pots. Like these little tiny things, like so little. Here's my hand. Like literally 1 gallon pot. Like it's tiny.
Yeah.
You know, this is my first time using these. You know, I wanted to do something like this because talking with Jake, he had said, you know, everybody strips everything's so low, grows them huge, and then strips everything off down below. It's like, why do you guys do that? When you just grow them in a smaller pot, you don't have to strip as much, and you still get a hell of a return, you know? So that's when I went down from the 3 gallon to the 2 gallon upstairs and over to Rainbow Room. And then down here, I wanted to do the 1 gallon because it's such a smaller tent. So I could keep the plants smaller. Yeah, right. And, you know, try to control everything better.
Trying to keep them small. How'd that work for you?
Yeah, I know. As this one is surpassing the light up there, you know?
Yeah.
You see it.
That's crazy.
Literally passing the
Nice,
light.
man.
But yeah.
I'm impressed.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. You know,
That's good.
like you guys were talking earlier, like this community has meant a lot to me coming in here. I know I've said it multiple times, but you know, coming in here and seeing you guys and you know, and then jumping into live and then finally showing my garden, like that was a huge thing for me. Like in general, you know, I grew up in Ohio my whole life pretty much, and it was always a secret, like trying to find something good.
You guys just finally went legal, what, like 6 months
Yeah,
ago?
December last year. So
Oh, so
yeah,
about a year then.
yeah. So literally of this time frame, and you know, I jumped into your guys's community and kind of absorbed everything with you guys and Gigi and like everybody. Like it's been fucking great, man. In a year's time, I've made, you know, connections with Jake and friends with Gigi and, you know, just in the community, friends, Time Bud, Dank Nugs, like everybody has just been so welcoming. CC, Mr. CC, you guys, like everybody, man. It's been
So many
fucking
cool
awesome. And I'm
people here.
thankful.
There's a lot of cool people here, and a lot of super knowledgeable people too. So
Yep.
it's nice to make those connections. It's nice to be able to have somebody that you can talk to about this. It's nice to have somebody that you can, you know, bounce ideas back and forth with.
Yep.
And yeah, like there's not a lot of people here around me that I can do that with. And I know a lot of us are in the same boat, and that's why we're here doing this.
Yeah.
Because we can make those connections and find the people that are like-minded that we can have those conversations with. So
Right. And we're not driving our
place.
friends crazy and our family crazy by talking about weed all the time.
Well, I'm still doing that, but I mean,
I do. Just not as bad, I guess, you know. Like, do you ever shut up about weed? Fuck no, dude, it's my life.
No.
Like, this is my life. Like, yeah, this is what I do. This is who I am. Like, it doesn't change from here, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, maybe someday we can get Jake on GCN, man. I think that'd be pretty fucking cool, man. On Wednesdays.
Yeah, we should do that. Yeah. We're booking
That would be fucking awesome, man, to get Jake on and talk about his genetics.
Yeah, if you want to reach out to him and say, hey, you should go see these guys.
Yeah, I think I'll drop a little bug in
We're,
his ear, man.
we're
Get
booking
him
into
over
like
here.
January, February right now, so I mean we could get him in for sometime in there, and
Okay.
yeah, I think it'd be a cool conversation. He's a really cool dude.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. I'll definitely I'll chat him up and see if I can get him to come over and hang with us, man. I think that'd be cool as fuck. It
Yeah,
was awesome to
Yeah,
see him
for
on
sure.
Peasy last night. I mean, I know they were talking about salty pickle a lot. I haven't grown it yet. I have a pack. I'd like to grow off with Peasy and Chunky and actually see what we can all do. Being from
Mhm.
not being in the Mellow Kitty Mafia and growing his genetics and growing along with me would be cool because I'm always growing with the Mellow Kitty
Yeah,
Mafia, all kinds of different Romulan strains, So,
yeah. No, that'd be cool.
but
That'd be cool. And
all right,
Peasy's
guys, I
starting to
guess I'll
lead
get off here.
the growing scene too. So I mean, I think that would be awesome to watch.
Right. I guess I'll get off here and
Yes,
let the
man.
next cultivator in.
Yes,
And I appreciate your time. I appreciate the
absolutely,
show.
man.
Thank you,
We
guys.
appreciate
Always
yours.
welcome. Always welcome.
Yes.
Thanks,
You're
guys.
another one of those
Hope
really
to see
humble
you
dudes.
next Friday.
So we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely appreciate it, man. Like I said, this community means the world to me, and mentally, this plant has done wonders for me. Just turn around my whole way of thinking and shit. So, yeah, I
Yeah.
definitely
I
appreciate
agree.
it.
Oh, you're
Thanks,
welcome
guys.
anytime, buddy. All right, have a good
All
night.
right, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, yeah.
So
He's
just
another
a
one of those super
reminder.
humble.
Oh my God, yes. So just a quick reminder, J. Ross actually pointed it out that we are doing a giveaway at 500 subscribers. So don't forget to share, like. We've already got some giveaways lined up.
Yes,
Yeah,
we got some cool stuff. We're working on more. It's a constant battle. So
it's gonna be a good show when we get there. So yeah,
yeah,
so don't
we got some
forget
good
to
stuff to give
subscribe,
away.
like, and share.
Absolutely. Are you ready for the next one?
Ready for the yes, please.
I'm looking at his beautiful plants right now.
I know, that's why I'm like, okay. Happy
Look, guys,
Friday.
you can't
What's up,
see me.
Mr. Larry B?
If I mess with the camera and turn around, you ain't gonna see me at all.
No, you're good.
You know, this is
You
that
got
plant that you seen 3 months ago or whatever. This plant was veg for
wow.
3
Oh
months.
wow,
She's
She looked
pretty.
good. Huh?
that's
What
crazy.
what strain is it?
That's that strain that got bred in my tent with
The juice.
the juice. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
That's
smoking
back
right now.
that's back in the day. That's when I met Mr. Larry B,
Yeah,
aka
buddy.
Chuck Norris's nemesis.
She's gassy too. At first, she smelled like cat piss and skunk.
Wow.
Only thing she's had is rainwater and molasses. That's it.
Well,
No deficiency. And I got a problem. My
it's got
rainwater's all froze up.
your super soil, your super Larry B soil that you
Larry
filter the
Magic
rainwater
Soil.
through. I know your secret, sir.
Right on, man. How
Yes,
you
it looks
guys been?
nice.
Thanks,
Good, man.
man.
How
Good.
are you?
Thank you.
The
Good.
better question is, how are you?
I'm hanging in there, man. I'm
That's
hanging
good
in
to
there.
hear. That's good to
Yeah.
hear. Keep hanging in there. Keep coming and hanging out.
Yes. Yes,
We miss you
please.
over here, buddy.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna after I chop this, I'm gonna re-veg it and take some clones off of it because I like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a breeding project with White Widow with this.
Ooh,
You know, the White Widow was originally bred with skunk
nice. And
back
that
in
one
the
you said
day.
smells like cat piss and skunk.
Yeah, and I'm going to breed it with White Widow.
That'll be nice.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be
Absolutely. You
real
know, I've
nice.
That'd
been
be
breeding
awesome.
Have you?
I grew the White Widow for 9 years, and I've never crossbred it with anything. Absolutely
Oh
nothing.
wow.
And I've been breeding it for that many years to keep the seeds. A couple of
Crazy.
years ago, I mailed out over 3,000 seeds to people
That's amazing. How come I didn't
of
get
White
any?
Widow. I asked you, do you like some? I'll mail you some.
Oh,
I
we
got
don't even
some.
have mail anymore. Canada just said, "Fuck you guys. You don't even get mail anymore."
Yep. We don't. Yep.
I got seeds when when my tent was full. That 5x5 I had, that had
Yep.
what, 15 plants in it.
Crazy. You're an animal.
It is.
Well, you know why I'm only growing one plant,
Yep.
because I always get stuck breeding.
I know you keep breeding
So
when you don't want to.
yeah, it happens. It's like no. So not this time, man. It better not be no seeds.
Yeah. Oh, she looks nice. It looks
Yeah,
good.
thanks, man. But
You're
she
gonna have
should have been bigger.
a hell of a trim on that one though.
Yeah, I've been down. I've been lazy. I've been plucking here and there off of it. Keep the leaves away from the buds.
Have you smoked
I
that
got
one before? Like, is this one that you've grown out before and tried, or is this one that this is your first time growing these
this is
seeds?
this is the first time I've grew these seeds.
Nice.
She's chunky
Nice.
too. She's real
Oh
chunky,
yeah.
solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks really
I'd be
good.
curious to see if you popped like 5 or 6 of them. I'd be curious to see the difference between them all.
And in that tent there's two males. And
Yep.
my autos that were in there got bred by them males too. So I got some auto seeds that's been bred with photo. So I'm gonna work with those seeds as well.
So would that make that more of like a fast flower?
Yeah. hmm
Yeah,
Putting
that's
the
cool.
genetics in. It's a long process, but it works for me. And I've been breeding since I was a little boy. We couldn't buy seeds, man.
I know. When did you start? Because I was talking about Jake, who I think he was saying something about 8 years old. I think you got him beat there. I think if I remember the story
I was seven
correctly,
years old when I started
I was gonna
growing,
yeah, I was
and
gonna
I was
say I
9
think you were
when
like
I started
7.
smoking. I was 9 when I started smoking.
Nice. My son's
Jeez.
got all you guys beat. My son was 5 when he first started growing.
Oh, he
He's
started
12 now.
young.
He's 12 now.
He's 12.
He doesn't grow. He used to help me water, and I used to teach him
Yeah.
about pH and water and stuff like that. He never actually teach the plants or anything like. He just I just had him in there learning about the water and soil and stuff like that. So try to teach him young. Maybe he can grow some when it got to the time where they grow a bean in class, like his bean would be feet taller than the rest of everybody else's.
Yeah.
That's what I
Now
was going for.
I do feed my plants this stuff I have in the backyard with my rainwater.
Yep.
One barrel's got fruit in it, and the other barrel's got grass, uh, uh,
Yeah.
nettles, clover, and it
You
stinks bad.
you got some Jadam shit going on.
Well, back in the day when I was growing, man, we couldn't go to the store and buy this shit, man. We used
There's some
compost.
like
Yeah.
Korean natural farming, stuff like that. That's what you got going on.
Yeah, well, I do so well just with rainwater is because of my pH and my dirt's high because of the lime that I put in it. All you guys buy dirt and it's lacking lime. You got to have lime in your dirt.
Yeah.
And I have bone meal.
Yeah, lime
Um,
actually helps like balance the pH in the soil, does it not?
yes, and it also bring it up.
Dolomite lime.
Yep.
Yeah, it'll help balance it so
Yeah.
you're not so worried about pH in your water at that time because you're doing it in your soil.
See,
Yeah.
when a farmer has yellow leaves in his field, he don't go and put CalMag on. He goes out and puts lime on it to
Yeah.
bring the pH up. See, and I've learned that from farmers, man. You know, I farmed for 30 years.
That's what I was trying to tell everybody. Not necessarily add lime, but that's what I was trying to tell everybody when I was having my yellowing issue, and everybody said, "Put CalMag on it." And I went,
No,
"But it's not
no,
It's CalMag's not the problem. I'm not
no.
going to add more
Yeah.
of something else and
Yeah,
create another problem. I'm going to try to do what I need to do to correct the problem instead of
I use a
putting a
teaspoon.
band-aid on it and then making a new one."
I use
Yeah.
a teaspoon of lime per gallon. Now, if it's powdered,
Okay.
if it's real powdered lime, only a half a teaspoon.
Okay. So you can get like a powder one and then like a more granule one. Is that what you mean?
Powder and stuff, yeah. But I use the stuff from the farmers. I get my lime out of their field when they put it out in the fields. The farmer I work for,
Yeah.
so I get it free.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good tip.
Yeah.
Definitely. For all the organic growers out there, because that's something that if you're doing like a no-till or something like that, that's something that you could add to your beds to help with that.
My dirt has a lot of banana peels in it.
A lot of potassium.
Yes. Everything's in my dirt that this plant needs. And I
And
do.
that's when you were saying
You,
I don't. All I do is give my plants rainwater. I was like, I fucking know your secret, buddy. You can't tell me. Yeah, you're over there feeding some like crazy old school farmer shit. Well,
I
the rest
think
of us are over here feeding out of bottles. You know what I mean? You're over there making it. You're over there making it.
Yep.
the old way is the new way, man. I think the old way is the new way.
Yep.
If
Yep.
Mother Nature don't grow it, don't take it.
Mm-hmm. I agree, and there's all
Love
kinds of
that.
that stuff out there. If anybody wants to look into it, Jadam, check that out. Jadam, I believe.
Check out
And
my leaf
it's
lettuce, man.
oh nice. Yeah, you
Nice.
read that Jadam book, you're gonna learn a whole bunch of stuff that you had no idea about, like um making labs and the fermentees and all this other stuff. You can take watermelon and add sugar to it and then ferment it, and then next thing you know, there you go. You got some nutrients that you have
Yes.
to dilute down to like next to nothing because it's super, super strong and natural.
See,
Yeah.
So
I don't. The stuff I give, I don't dilute that stuff. I give it to it pure. After I
yeah,
filtered it through my funnel through dirt, because I'm constantly giving this thing microcosm, micros,
yeah.
whatever you want to call it. I'm constantly giving it to it every time I
Yeah.
water it.
Nice work, sir.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Nice work.
Beautiful.
We
Bunny,
appreciate you stopping by, and we hope you stop by again next week because we miss you over here.
Yes. We
yeah,
do.
I've been busy lately, and yeah, I'll try to stop by, man. I try to stop by and see everybody's plants because I love looking at plants. I
Yeah,
love
definitely, man.
growing.
Come back next week for the update.
Okay,
Let us know how things are going and what you're up to, and
got
Yes.
yeah,
you, man. Bunny, Ganix, you guys have a good evening, and
you
hi
as
to
well,
everybody,
sir.
man. Cheers to everyone.
Yes.
I'll load
Thank
up
you
my
so
tank
much.
tonight. Yeah, thank you guys. You guys have a good evening.
You too. Have a good weekend.
You.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye.
Oh, Larry B. I
I
miss Larry
actually
B.
did miss him. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
glad
a
he
good
came
dude.
on. Yes.
I
He
met
we
him.
grow a lot similar whatever, I can't talk right now. My outdoors. My outdoor I grow similar to him.
Yeah,
Like my outdoors.
yeah. He's about as organic as it gets over there.
Oh yes.
I mean,
Yes.
not as organic as it gets, but he's 100% organic with what he's doing. So it's pretty
Shout
cool
out
to
to
see.
Canna Matt and Despicable Dabs and all that's green and Alicia and everybody in the chat. We appreciate all of you. Thank you guys all for hanging out.
And yes, Mr. Dabbs, you are late. I'm just kidding.
You's in trouble. You get
Um,
sent to the corner.
Yes, you're in the corner, Dabs. I'm just kidding.
Thank you,
Dabs is a good dude.
Muskoka.
Anytime we've ever
Yes.
done giveaways and stuff like that, Dabs is one of the first people. He's like, "Here, I'm giving you this," and I'm not taking no for an answer.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
he's a big community guy for sure. Shout out to Despicable Dabs.
So it seems
You,
like, are we ready for another garden or?
I'm ready. I know he's ready. We got a few other people hanging out in the background that look like they're getting restless back there.
So let's keep it moving.
All right. Oh,
Happy
what up?
Friday.
I wasn't paying attention either. I was looking at my other screen.
I know. I'm paying attention to you
You're skipping
guys,
me on
and
purpose, though. I was
when I see you not ready, that's when I'm ready.
almost every time. How's it going, guys? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Friday.
Going good.
Yep. How are the plants doing?
They're there.
They're alive.
They're alive. Hey, I can say the same thing. You want to see them?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
Just a sec.
Hey, you got your 5x5 set up now, so you're rocking.
I'm hoping Tyler gets on here so we can see his new 5x5.
Well, you might have a surprise after then.
You
I mean,
might.
he better.
You
He
might
better. I
not.
want to see it. So
I'm still waiting
these
for to get
ones,
the 8x4 so we can hang out under the stars. But I mean,
right? Well, I ain't gonna ask to join you guys on that one. So we can go camping sometime, but not under the
oh,
stars like that.
you won't be.
These are starting to do really good. Starting to take off. I'm trying to catch these little ones up with these before I'm gonna try to flip them all into flower at the same time. So yeah, I'm gonna veg these out a little longer. I've been topping, as you can see. I'm doing lots of topping, lots of training. I got clips on them. I've got
Oh yeah.
wire going. I mean, I'm implementing every technique that I know of. I haven't done any chiropractic, but I was thinking about doing it on this one where these are growing up, doing a little Cushman chiropractic on it. So
That's that.
yeah, they're getting bushy.
They
I'm
are.
just
You're
training
opening
them
that
out the way.
canopy's spreading out
Like
nice.
look at all these tops, man. I'm loving all the tops.
Beautiful.
Yeah, nice and green. This haze was getting away from me, so I started doing some extreme training on her. I top it, and it just keeps growing. I topped this 2 days ago. I cut that off. That's the new growth in 2 days. That's just
Nice.
ridiculous.
Wow.
Like I'm topping it to try to keep it from growing, and it just won't stop. It just keeps going and going. So, yeah, I'm just trying to keep them down as much as I can. There's the sunset
Yeah.
sherb in the back. That's been finicky, but it's, as you can see, I got tops going all over that one too. It's just like a spider. And
They're
then,
definitely happy.
yeah, they're looking good. Got some frosted tips on a couple of them, but that was earlier. So I adjusted the
What size
feeding.
pots again?
Those are 3-gallon fabric.
Nice.
These ones are a little more squat than the black ones. They're a little taller. I like the fatter ones myself.
Yeah.
For more room for the roots to grow out. But yeah, they're these ones are in the cocoa, except for this one in the middle here. That's in like I'd say that's probably almost like a half cocoa, half soil. I ran out of soil and I wasn't gonna buy another whole bag of soil just for one plant, so I'm like, screw it, I'm just gonna throw something together. I threw some perlite in there, and it's actually liking the mixture pretty well. It looks like.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
these three are the same age. There's a runt right there, but I'm sure she's going to turn out to be one of the best that I have.
Looks healthy
That
though.
one was, what's that?
She looks healthy though. Like it doesn't look like it's like
Yeah,
anything's wrong with it. You know what I mean? It's just
no,
slow.
Mm-mm.
no, not at all. It's just a slow grower. I mean, like I said, I germinated all these seeds at the same time, and as you can see, the new growth on this one, I mean, they're exploding. And this one's just kind of like chilling, but I've seen these ones take off and surpass all the other
I
ones
was
before.
gonna
So
say,
that's why,
yeah.
yeah, never give up
Usually
on
once
any of
they
these plants.
start, yeah. Usually once they start, they're like gone.
Right. And then that's
Either
a
that or it's
Dr.
going to be the
Pepper.
best. Either that or it's going to be the best smoke in the tent. You're only going to get a very little amount of it.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Which I'm cool with that. You know, I got enough plants that, you know, as long as it's good, I really don't give a shit how much it is. I'm all about
Yeah,
the quality, not the quantity. If I happen to get a
absolutely. Yep.
bunch, then yeah, that's nice. This one was it's a little lime, but I gave it some nutrients. It's starting to get some color back. It did that when it was in the solo cup after I transplanted, started getting some color back in it. There's the Lucky Charmelade that I'm doing for the grow along at Astra's Discord. I only got one
Nice.
seed to pop, but it started out slow right here and it's exploding now. Um, yeah, it's
Which
looking
looks
real
good.
good. Yeah. So
Hmm.
I got plenty going on in here. This one here is another Dr. Pepper that I got from Gigi, Cosmic Cotton Candy. And as you can see, the leaves. My girlfriend saw it. She's like, "Give it Cow Mag." So
No,
I'm like, "Giving more
don't
Cow
give it
Mag."
Cal. Don't give
No,
it more
no.
CalMag.
It actually does look like an iron deficiency, though. It's
Take your
in.
CalMag and throw all of it in the garbage.
Yeah, CalMag is not always the solution to your problems, people.
Yeah.
So,
No,
but
it's
I
not.
was reading up on CalMag, and I did find out that it is. Well, I mean, I've heard it from a couple different places now. That it's specifically formulated to give your plants either the calcium or the magnesium that it needs. That it won't lock out one or the other, which I did not know about until recently. So that's a good thing, I guess. But yeah, I usually only use CalMag when it starts flowering. That's the only time I start giving my plants CalMag, and I really only give it to them if the molasses that I'm giving them isn't doing the trick. Sometimes they need a little bit more, so that's why I went out and got the CalMag for my outdoor grow last year.
Molasses is just
And
it's not calcium though, it's magnesium. There is a little bit of
well,
magnesium in
I knew this one was the
molasses.
pH. Remember, we talked about the pH being off.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get all that dialed in. Remember that happened to these two, and they're looking perfect now. So
Yeah, they
now that
look
I've
good.
got my
They
pH
bounce right
on,
back.
man, right back, and especially in the cocoa. That's the thing I like about that. These plants are smaller, but from what I've seen, they will start growing quicker, and they will catch up to these other plants.
Yep.
So yeah.
What are you running your pH at for your cocoa?
For the cocoa, I'm doing anywhere between 5.6 and 5.8. That was recommended by Miss CC420. I've been getting all my advice from her on the cocoa. This is the first time I've ever used
Yeah.
cocoa, and I look at her plants and I'm like, who better to ask? So she's been really helpful with me on that. You know, the feeding. Usually I feed my plants once every other feeding. I asked her the other day, I said, should I give these nutrients every time? She said, I do. So, you know,
When you're growing in cocoa, you can basically follow a DWC hydroponics type of a feeding schedule. That's basically what you're growing is
right, because it doesn't hold
it's a
any nutrients
soilless
like the soil.
medium. It's
Yeah.
you're growing basically hydroponics just with a medium.
And it dries so good, man. I mean, like
Yeah.
if you have problems with overwatering, like this really helps because I mean I can just lift them up and I can feel the difference. I know when they need watered. I don't even have to use my soil tester like I do for the other ones. But yeah,
Yep.
everything's looking pretty nice. Got to give a shout out to my friends up here.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Thurgood. I agree with him, man. I love this community. I came into it at a really messed up time in my life, and it really helped me get through some shit and got me back on track. And I'll tell you what, I don't think I could give this up. I was posed with a really hard decision the other day to give this up and further myself in life. And I said, you know what? This has kept me uh, on the right track, kept me sober for a long time. So I can't give it up. You know, just to move
Yeah,
to a new place,
100%.
you know, have an opportunity. Uh, you know, that opportunity is going to come along again. I, I, I can't, I can't give this up. I mean, I can't. I love it too much.
Yeah. No, I think
It's
we're all
my
in the same boat.
therapy.
I think it's become so much part of our life that I think
My goodness, yeah.
not the social media part of it, but the growing has
The
become
No, I
growing.
mean,
such a
yeah.
big part of our
If
life
if my
that
if my account got deleted on IG tomorrow, I don't care. You know, I still see you guys every Friday. You know, I see you guys on the
yep,
podcast. I still got my YouTube page. I'll post stuff too. I don't give a shit about that. I'm in it
yep,
for the community, to make friends, you know, to keep me sane, to help me heal, to do whatever, you
exactly.
know.
Yep.
There everybody
Yeah,
does it for a different reason. I don't just smoke this for my medication. Growing it's my medication too.
But growing is therapy,
exactly.
man, and it's been a proven fact.
Yep,
Like you get your hands in the soil and the microbes, and it like it puts people in their happy place. It changes the mind, the chemical in their mind, and it puts you in that happy place. You know what I mean? It's been proven. So
Yeah.
time and time
Oh,
again,
I
and
know.
I know for myself, whether it has been proven or it hasn't been proven, I know for myself that's what it does for me. So I agree with you
exactly.
100%.
Yep.
So, and I
Yeah,
think
I
a
mean,
lot of the people here, I think
it
they
is
would agree. Like, if I couldn't smoke weed anymore, if something happened to me medically and they said you can't smoke weed anymore, I think I would still have to grow it
right.
just because I
I
love
don't know.
growing.
It's the first thing I like to do when I get up in the morning. You know, if I'm in a shitty mood, I put on some good music in my tent. I don't know if you saw, I got Bluetooth speaker in my tent, and at night,
Absolutely.
I actually saved some to my playlist on my YouTube channel. It's called Music for Plants, and it's like a certain decibel of music that is
Yep.
supposed to affect plant growth. Now, whether or not that's proven or not, I don't know, but it's got
It's
like
true,
rain
man.
sounds, the birds, and like
Yep.
soothing music. And I'll put it on in my tent, and I can hear it when I'm sleeping next to it. And it puts me to sleep, and I leave it on
It's
all
a
night for
hundred
my
percent
plants.
true. I have a buddy from years ago that grew long before I did, and he does the same thing. He not that, but he plays music in his tent, or he doesn't have a tent. He's got rooms, but he plays music for his plants. And there was one time he set up like a time lapse video, and he put on like a heavy metal music, and the plants actually leaned away from
Yep.
the speaker. But he played
Okay,
like
It's like if you're
something that
yelling
was a
at the
little more
plant,
like
right.
dancey, upbeat, like a happier kind of a music, and the plants actually leaned towards the music. And he
negative and
caught this
Yeah.
positive.
all on a time
You
lapse
know,
video, and it was actually super cool to see it. So
Yep.
I can't I can't really say I would like to say that when I have the music on, like when I wake up in the morning that they're praying more because my lights go off at noon every day and I usually get up at like, you know, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. Um and then usually before the light goes off, the leaves kind of lay down a little bit. But man,
yep,
I'll tell you what, when I start playing that music, it does seem like they do pray a little bit more, and I haven't changed anything, just the music.
yep.
And I've only been doing it for, I don't know, about past 4 or 5 nights. But hey, it helps me sleep, and I guarantee it's not
Plants
hurting them. So
plants like
screw it.
music.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
another thing that, like, if you look that up, there's science backing that. It's there.
Well, it's not
There's
just music though. It's also like nature sounds, like rain, like
Yeah,
birds and stuff
it's
like
the
that, like
vibration.
crickets.
It has to do with the
So
vibration of what it
well,
is
and
that
it's
they like.
simulating its natural environment too. I mean,
You could
it's
sit
gonna
there and
show
read
its
them Dr.
vibrations of
Seuss
nature.
books, really. You could sit there and read them Dr. Seuss books, but if you're in that
Right.
right
It's the
like
vibration.
vibration that they like, then they're happy. That's what
Right.
it comes down to is it's the
Yeah.
vibrations
So
that
I believe it. So whether or not
yep,
some people do or not, like I said, it doesn't hurt anything and it helps me get to sleep at night too.
absolutely. Yep.
Bro
So
science,
it's
man.
good,
Bro
man.
science.
Yeah. But yeah,
Well, thanks for having me on, guys. I appreciate it.
always.
Yes,
You're
thank
always
you.
welcome.
You know, I look forward to every Friday. Get to see my friends.
Yeah, we look forward to Fridays too. I love Friday nights, man.
We do.
It's always fun hanging out with everybody from the community, seeing everybody's plants, how much better they are at growing than we are. You know, it's
Right.
awesome. I love seeing it. I get to pick up
It's
so many
cool.
tips from you guys.
Cool to see what you can grow.
Yep,
Oh,
exactly.
that one grabbed me by the boo boo.
All right, brother. We'll let you go cough and we'll let you go for the night and you have yourself a good weekend.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, happy
See
Friday.
All right,
everybody in
later,
the
dude.
chat.
Peace. Yes, yes. Are
Ready to roll into the
you
next one?
ready to roll? Yep. I think I'm in the right order.
Hello.
What up? Whoa, you're
Happy
here
Friday.
finally.
Happy Friday. What's going on?
Not too much, man. How are you?
I'm good. It's Friday. I worked all week and now I'm just my boy's asleep and I'm hanging out, watching all these lives, and I was trying to keep up. I was on Ruse Live earlier, and then I think Grow and Grind and you guys went live, and I was still on Ruse Live. I'm like, I am double tabbed and on a live right now. And then I got
It happens. It's
yeah.
gotten busy. I know you've been around. You've been around here for a long time.
Well, I mean, like 4 years,
I
but
know.
I mean, for how
Yeah,
much
that's a
is
pretty
built in the
long
last
time.
4 or 5 years? Yeah.
When you see the how much the community has grown over this time
Oh my
and
God.
shrunk too. Like there's a lot of people that we've lost and there's a lot of people that we've gained. You know,
Yes.
I can remember like you said 4 years ago, I can remember hanging out with you on all kinds of lives back in the day.
I did a lot of
And
Instagram lives, man.
I don't see any of those people anymore.
Or those lives because I don't go live.
Or those lives.
No, you interact. Not everyone's gonna vibe with each other, and not everybody has the same intentions, even though they say it to you at first.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of bit of manipulation within it, but you got bad eggs, you got good eggs, and the bad eggs are always expose themselves eventually, and everything in life happens
Exactly.
for a reason, where everyone just kind of gets
Yep.
redirected with the people it's like you meet each other for a reason, and then it's in this, and whether it's cannabis community or life, you're gonna run into people that are either gonna guide you, inspire you, teach you, or teach you a lesson, and teach you. So like
And really
everyone
in all of
meets
those
each
things
other
that you
for a
just
reason,
said,
huh?
in every single one of those things that you just said, you learn a lesson. Whether it's a good
Exactly. Yeah,
lesson or a
you
bad lesson. And
learn
at the end of
something
the day,
from.
they all turn out to be lessons.
Shout out to everyone
So
in the chat. Cheers. And
yes,
Macho's
yes.
still in, and 420 things. They're both still in Vegas, right?
Yeah, I saw
Yes.
Mr.
I'm.
CC.
CC.
Yeah.
uh my buddy growing in 757, he's like, you got FOMO, like fear of missing out. Like I also have social anxiety, so like I'm very open, like on camera and stuff, and that took a while to build. Before I did
Yeah.
growing, I was a gaming streamer on like Facebook gaming, and then I did some Twitch and some YouTube and multi-streaming and stuff, and I learned all that stuff and just moved it over to growing
Applied it
content.
to this.
But the gaming streamer content creator community is very similar to the home grower content. It doesn't matter the content; everybody kind of acts the same.
Right.
You're gonna run into people in the gaming world that are like, "Nah, I'm a badass gamer, man. You can't roll with me." I was like, or you're
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
boogie tail off of me. It's like, nah, I think you're cool, and I thought you were a nice person until you turn an asshole. So,
Yeah.
so
Honestly,
you're gonna deal
whether
with
it's
the
a
same
gaming
thing.
community, cannabis community, I think as a creator, period, I think every genre has their own community.
Yeah,
You could be a dog trainer
I mean,
and that's your
you could
thing.
just be a
I bet
fan
you
of
there's
Beetlejuice.
a whole slew of dog trainer
Yeah.
content creators that are probably the same.
Yeah,
get the good people
every
and the bad
little
people, no matter
genre,
where you
you're
go.
gonna run into the
Even
same
Walmart,
thing.
you run into good people and bad people. You know what I mean? It just that's how it is.
It's like, well, this person's
Wherever we
only a
go.
dog trainer because they got into it for the money. You know, it's the
Right.
same thing everywhere.
So let them have their career. Let them do their thing. Let them chase their dreams. You know what I mean? Whether it's
Exactly.
dog
Whatever makes you
training or
happy makes you.
cannabis growing, whatever it is, like whatever you do, chase it and have fun with it. And if you
Exactly.
make money at it, congratulations.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
what I'd say.
if you can make money off your if you're good at something and you can make money with it too, everyone's got a skill. Which no matter what it is, if you're good at nailing stuff, then you can sell a service to go repair
Right.
stuff or something like.
Exactly.
You
Nobody
learn
gets mad at
something.
me because I go bang nails all day long and I
We're
get
all
paid to do it.
consumers.
But if I was getting paid to make cannabis content, people would be like, "Oh fuck, he sold out." Oh
Yeah.
God.
Well, that to me, that would just be video production. So, and I'm not a video producer. I'm not trying to make, uh, I wouldn't make it a career out of that. It took me, that's why in the last 4 years, like, I didn't really know what I was. Like, do I want to make content? Do I want to influence a bunch of people? What kind of videos do I want to make? Should I follow trends? Should I be growing this person, this person, who, and then I started just realizing that for the plant, it was like, I just got to go with quality, and I keep sticking with quality over quantity, and there's
You just got to go
people out
with
there that
what
still
works
go
for
after that
you.
quantity, and it's like,
What
well,
works for you?
yeah,
What strain do
exactly.
you like to smoke? Like what
Well,
content
for
does
me,
your
like
video
I
make?
got
Because
into
at the
this
end of the
because,
day, I mean, we do this for ourselves.
well, I got into
And
the
if
plant.
people like it, I mean, I appreciate that.
Oh, I love it. I got into the growing the plant because once I got out of the nuclear plant, I started consuming again because I wasn't restricted, and found that it helped me with some pain and anxiety and ADHD, PTSD, a couple of, like, I got a mess going on, but it helped so much that I was able to get off of these pain meds
Yeah.
from the VA, but the pain meds helped. Like, they really did. However, I just have an addictive personality. I don't want to be on a bunch of what do you call oxys. There we go. I was like, I don't want to be on a bunch of those. I don't want to be on any of those pills because you just can't get off of them. And then you want more. You like the feeling of numbness and I don't have any
Well,
pain, and then but it's not
they
good for you.
stop they stop working for you. Then you got
Yeah.
to up your dosage or your amount that you do each day or whatever. Then it turns into a problem, right? And that's
Yep.
for people that are using it prescribed, like they're using it properly. Like this
Yep.
isn't. I'm not talking about people that are abusing it. I'm talking about people that are using it properly, and it becomes a problem, and not on purpose. Like it just happens. That's how.
Well, yeah. Like when I was in the military,
crazy.
I got put on to Ambience because I had trouble sleeping, and like I had problems sleeping. I just couldn't fall asleep, stay asleep. Just wasn't getting enough, and sure enough, the psychiatrist in the military was just like, "All right, here's some Ambience. Try these." And at first, it was just like, okay, I'm knocked out, right? And then it became it just changes your brain function. It's just like, okay, well, now I'm numb, and if I don't sleep, I'm pretty much drunk. And then it just became, I need more than one a night. I need more than two a night. And it's just like, I never had problems with uh, substance abuse or anything in the before. And then all of a sudden I'm on these sleep meds. This is after I got out of the military when it was an issue before I got into the nuclear plant. Just like 2.5 year stretch between the military and the nuclear plant, and then a year of that was on this addiction, and I was just like, this is not good for me. And then one day I just went to, I thought I went to bed. I was in Milwaukee. I woke up the next morning, thought I went just straight to bed. Woke up the next morning, had a voicemail on my cell phone saying, "Hey, this is the guy you hit last night." I was like, what? So I run up, my truck's caved in. It's like, when did I leave my house? Or I lived in an apartment
That's
building next to a
scary.
concert venue. It was, and I was just, nope, done with these. Like, it changed everything about me. I was sleepwalking, I guess, is what it was. And I was just like, what did I do? How did my brain and body function when I wasn't there?
No, that's scary, man. Like, I mean, I know I don't talk about her a lot, but my ex, she was prescribed all kinds of stuff, and she had not that same experience, but she had experiences like that where like she'd wake up in the morning and think everything was fine, and then she'd be told by everybody, "Oh, you showed up at our house last night." What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Crazy, man.
yeah. I had one night when I started on them, I got picked up by the MPs. I was an MP, but so the call got that I was in a nearby platoon and stuff, so like we knew each other who was on the road, but it was like DS police or like a contracted police to police the fort versus MPs mostly did training for overseas stuff. And I just got brought home in a squad car one night, and all I knew was I woke up the next morning. I just went to morning formation, and then everyone's like, "Dude, what the hell, man?" I was like, "What?" It's like, "You were knocking on our doors at 2 a.m. asking if we wanted to hang out, and we're trying to sleep." And then and also you came back at like 4:30 in the morning, and this is like 6 a.m. So like I apparently tried hanging out with people, went wandering the fort, got picked up, brought back, put back in bed, and told to stay there. And then and then maybe I probably went to bed, and then all of a sudden, like 40 minutes later, I'm up for formation to go, and I didn't even realize I didn't sleep. It was so weird to function off of those after you take
Yeah,
them and you don't go to bed like they're supposed to do for you. They just change
yeah.
your chemicals in your brain, and then you just start doing things that don't make any sense. You don't even know you're
That
doing
you
it.
wouldn't normally do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the
But
hangover
yeah,
every time you take them.
it's dangerous shit, man. Like it
Yeah,
really, really, really is dangerous shit. And that's why I'm so glad that, in a lot of places now cannabis is becoming legal and we're actually
Yes.
able to use this now for medicine for what it actually, and people are being educated now. People are learning more about what it does. Like people like my parents who at one point in time were super against it, and then after listening to me talk about like ADD and different, depression and anxiety and all this stuff, they
yep.
kind of started doing a little bit of their own research and learned that this really actually does help people, and you can get off some of this hard shit and use a plant to help with this and still be able to function every day after
I think
using this plant.
I
And
think
that's the
most
main
of
thing.
this,
Like you can't function a lot of the time after you take a lot of those IV pharmaceuticals. You can't go
true.
about your normal day-to-day life.
Yeah, you just
It
numb or
yeah,
incoherent or just lost.
yeah. So how did
Um,
you get into? I know you're talking a lot about the pharmaceuticals and stuff like that. Is that why you got into breeding?
yes. Um, I just once I got I didn't create the idea. Once the idea was like, hey, in my brain, I just told myself, I was like, wait, I can make my own medicine in the flavors I enjoy. What?
Yeah,
So I was just like, that sounds like the coolest thing ever. And I want to learn everything I could learn about the plant. So once I learned, when I started with autoflowers because I want to learn fast. I was like, okay, I just want to learn how to grow the plant. So, okay, I got like, average 3.5 months to finish a plant and do it right. And of course, there was a lot of trial and error in the beginning, like
absolutely.
everybody does. And I didn't know who was who or what was what or how. I didn't even know about breeders. Like 4.5 years ago, I didn't know any breeder. I didn't pay attention to this world. Then, I mean, I was a consumer in the past. Um, but that was like smooth. That was my 14, 15, try it for the first time, and then like early 20s partying, right? Um, so like then it was smoking the to get high. Now, when I got into breeding,
That's what you thought. That's what you thought you were doing.
well,
When I was younger, I thought I was smoking weed to get high too. I didn't realize that it was actually doing good for me. I didn't realize it
More
was
well,
than
actually
that.
no, we don't do that, but we're in our
Yeah.
until
at
my
the time.
brain, you know, and I was like, holy shit, now it all makes sense. Now I understand why I liked it so much.
Oh, exactly. But when you're younger at the time, you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna get a nice bake going and a cotton mouth, and we're gonna
Yep.
have a few drinks too, because like that's just the
Well,
combination
when
back
you're
then.
16 years old, that's
Yeah,
all you
it's
know.
like
You're like, I'm
you
using
don't
this
know
for
the difference.
my ADHD. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
you're not
when you're
paying
you're
attention
not
to
like
that
that
stuff. You're trying to party,
nowadays it's like fuck you. I'm using
and,
this
and
because I
there's a
can't
lot
not
in
smoke.
this. There's a lot in this, just industry of consumers. They smoke because it's cool. Me, I'm more in the medicine side of things. I wanna actually not only like that's why I got into breeding. I want to create medicine that works for me during different parts of the day I need it. So like I want a couple strains to choose from of a morning smoke, afternoon, something I can function with during the daytime, something I can relax in the evening, and something that I can smoke to go to sleep. Which there is already a few favorite strains that I go to for sleep. And I'm working on
Yeah.
making one in the future that's just I want it to knock you out. And I want you to purposely grow it to like 60% amber.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the nighttime weed. That's the bedtime.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, I was reading the chat real quick. The other thing that cannabis has gotten me away from is drinking. I haven't drank in like 4 years.
That's good.
Not a
Yep.
sip. Oh, well, okay. I think in 4 years I probably had a sip to try something because somebody told me to. But other than that, I was like, no. Everyone has gotten a lot. I'm very used to that. I don't drink and has respected
Having a
my.
sip or like a beer here and there is one
No,
thing,
I don't
right?
even have a beer in there. I just
But
someone
if you're
asked me to
like sitting there
try
getting
something, so I
drunk
sip
all
it.
the time, I mean,
Yeah.
then again,
Yeah.
then it becomes a problem, right? Like everything is okay in moderation. It's when you actually like cross over that line and it's like now it's a problem.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was a problem for me. It's more of a. I grew up in Wisconsin, so everybody to stay warm drinks everything. But the other thing about it is everything they do, every activity, every get together, festival, whatever is going on in Wisconsin is literally about drinking is involved.
It sounds like
Yeah,
being
so
Canadian.
the friends we make a lot, and it's not they don't see it as this, like, but for me, I see it a lot differently now because I surrounded myself with a lot of people that just want to go bar hopping. And I don't know anybody now that wants to go bar hopping. And like, yeah,
Yeah.
plus I'm older too. So they're like, now we're gonna, even people that drink now are like, yeah, I ain't going bar hopping.
I'm just doing that
I'll
hobby.
go to a bar, but we ain't going bar hopping.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Nice. I
no,
don't want to
yeah, I surrounded
cut you
myself with,
short here, but
oh, you're good.
we got a group in the background that I'm
You
gonna
got a
bring on
time
the
slot? I don't
screen
want
real
to take
quick.
any more of your time. There's plenty more to talk about, and I didn't have any plans
Well,
to show us. So,
we got a group hanging out here on the camera in the background that I don't want to hold them up too long
no,
because
that's what I'm saying. Go
Yeah.
they're
all
just chilling there for now. So I'm gonna
my
bring these
15
guys on.
seconds is up. Hey, I appreciate you guys just having me on. I can talk for
I
hours.
appreciate
So,
you coming on, man.
hey,
We'll have to get
Yeah.
you on
Thank you so
for longer
much.
one day, and then we can actually like
yeah,
do
yeah,
stuff.
we'll definitely do something in
Shoot
the future.
the.
I'm starting to finally
Yes.
get out of some stuff I was going through and making myself present again, at least
Yeah,
live online.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely make yourself
I'll
more
see you all
alive.
in the chat.
Absolutely. Thanks for
Yes.
popping
Thank
on,
you
man.
so
Appreciate it.
much.
Thanks for
Thank you
having
for
me.
Yeah,
sharing your story.
be
Oh,
safe.
I got plenty of them, so anytime.
That's what I mean. We'll get you on here, and we'll get into it one day, and we'll learn a
Yes.
little bit more
Sounds good. Thank
for
you for
sure.
having me.
All right,
Peace,
sounds good,
everyone. I'll
brother.
see you in the chat.
Peace.
Happy Friday.
All right,
Are you ready for
there
the next
still
one?
is an order, but we got a bunch of people sitting here at a table right now that I'm gonna bring on the screen because I don't want to make them wait too long.
Yes.
So we're gonna bring these guys on here quick and have a little chat.
Yep.
What's up?
Happy Friday.
I can't hear ya.
What's up, guys?
How's
What's up?
Vegas? That's
How's
so
it going?
Now we can
exciting.
hear you. How's
You
it
can't hear
going?
us? Oh, you can hear
I
us?
can hear you.
Yes.
I can hear you. Yeah.
I'm the one with the mic. So we're going to pass this on. 420 things saying hello from Vegas, and we're just checking out the show. So we're just seeing what's going on.
Yeah, we're gonna say hello, Mr.
Hell yeah.
Ganex. How you doing? I'm looking at the wrong camera again. Okay. There you are over there. See, I see you. See, how you guys
What up?
doing, man? We're having such a blast over here. It's fucking awesome. I'm so overwhelmed to meet everybody, and the love, the vibe is just awesome. You guys, I wish you guys were
Oh,
here.
yeah,
That's amazing.
we've been watching, man. We've been living it through you guys. So
Yes.
Yeah.
it's been pretty
Hey
awesome.
guys,
for me,
it's
though.
Saul Bunyan. What up, C Bunny and Ganix? How you guys
Oh.
doing?
Not too
Good,
bad, man.
thanks.
How
Thanks
you
for having
doing?
us on the show tonight. You know, we're all here in one spot. Big shout out to Frankie's for putting this together. You know, he found the house, he got us a cake, he got shirts for the trip, like the banner behind us, like everything, you know. And everyone
Wow.
involved here is amazing. So just it's all about the community, and we come together and do this. So
Yes.
I hope to
Yeah.
see everyone
Cool.
next year at BizCon, and thanks for having us.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm hoping to get there
Sure.
next year.
Hey, this is Mo, the new member of Can. Yeah.
Hey guys, nice to see you
All the
guys.
way from Austria.
Bud Boutique.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Bad Boutique guy. Nice to see you guys.
Yeah. What's up, brother?
Yes.
Yeah,
cool, man.
I'm just
Yeah.
amazed
Nice
also
to put a
being here
face
on
to the
your
name
show,
finally.
guys, the first time. So it's a pleasure to have me
Yeah.
over here. Just I'm so thankful to Don. I'm just he just flew me out from Austria over here. I just met this bunch of people. They already came family more or less to myself. So it's just I'm just blessed with all the love, and just I'm really overwhelmed by the impressions I've got just in Vegas. So yeah, thanks for having you guys also over there, and much love to you guys.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Sure,
And he,
man.
Love that
and he
community.
forgot to
love.
mention he had an American slice of pie, man. He ate some good pizza tonight. Hey,
Nice.
everyone. Love you guys. We're having a blast. It's absolutely mind blowing to meet all these people, and we see them all online, and they are exceeding the people that I thought they would be. I'm leaving here with some really, really close friends and amazing memories. I say if you go to
That's
Vegas
awesome.
and Frankie's there, be very careful. Be very careful. He's quite the host and stuff, but he'll get you hammered. So needless to say, I went to bed at 6:30 this morning and only went to BizCon for 45 minutes. But we have a blast.
That's awesome.
And look who I'm
Nice.
here with. It's my CC420.
Yay, CC.
Let's go.
Yay.
Finally together. Don't get jealous, Mr. CC. She's my girl, too.
He's like, give her back. Give her back. All right, Don. It's,
Hey guys, I just stopped in to say,
What's going
hey, you know, this has been a blast hanging out with everybody, getting to know everybody. It's really awesome when you can come together with people and feel like you belong.
Yes.
So I just wanted to say hey from Vegas, and
Connoisseur
That's
car
awesome.
right here.
Canada.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we got
What's
Mr.
up from
CC in
down
the
south?
house.
That's
Yeah.
me. What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
Just chilling,
Both
man.
of us.
Yeah, super much.
Face
I know.
reveal. Vegas.
I know.
Hey.
I did see CC in another
Face
video.
reveal.
I think it was a macho video. I saw CC in earlier.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. There'll be more to come, I'm sure.
And maybe Mr.
So
CC might have been there too, but I didn't.
Oh, I was everywhere.
I didn't have a face.
If she was there, I was there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was
Nice,
right behind
nice.
her in most places.
Yep.
Nice.
You, sir.
Hey,
Macho.
C Bunny, hey Ganex, Macho Grams.
Joe.
Oh,
Oh, did they
did
freeze or did we?
I think they froze.
Macho Man broke it.
Yeah, leave it up to the macho.
You could tell they're having such a blast. I am so happy for all of them.
But I think we got Macho right there, who's got the mic, and then I think Bizzle is. Oh, you're coming back.
There we go.
Yeah, you're coming
Yeah,
back.
you're
There you are.
back.
Hey, sorry. I've been working out. Sorry, I broke the mic. Well, I just want to say hi to everybody. Hi to everybody in the chat. You know, I'm having a great time out here. You know, meeting everybody, hanging out with everybody. This is what it's all about. I always say, hang out with your tribe.
And this is
And
the family.
we're here.
Yes.
You know, we're here.
Family, no doubt.
Oh yeah, we've been watching, man. You guys have been having a blast for sure.
Nice.
And it's been
Hell yeah.
it's been a lot of fun watching the videos, and you see one person making a video, and then all of a sudden everybody starts showing up in the background. You're like, hey, holy shit, I know all those people.
You know, all the people,
Yeah.
right?
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
man. It's amazing. It's amazing hanging out with everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Love
Like
that.
family.
We're all family. And can't wait for all y'all to come out here next year.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if the good old American government will let this Canadian into the country.
We'll figure out a way.
We'll smuggle you in.
We'll smuggle you in.
Yeah, we'll
I'm thinking about like skydiving and just like landing on the doorstep at Biscard or something. We'll see. We'll see what
Yeah,
happens.
we found a 10-pound grow
Yeah,
bag.
we're gonna stuff you in a grow bag.
There you go.
Hopefully we don't need two.
Nice.
All right, guys, here I'm gonna pass the mic on.
What's going on? Bizzle 420.
Yes. I think
I
I
just
saw
wanna
you
shout out
last
to
night.
all these
I
guys.
saw you
They
last night
all-
hanging out with Levels last night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I got to make it
Yeah.
around to everybody. Just want to shout out to everybody, all these guys. They put in a lot of work and dedication to everyone. So that's it. But hell yeah, I had a good time. Wish everyone could make it out. Maybe next year. Let's go.
Boy.
That's
I
awesome.
hope we can get there.
Good smoke.
Yeah.
If not, we're gonna have to get you guys to come down to like the Toronto ones or something in Canada.
Yeah, I got a passport.
Get
Let's
used
go.
to Canada. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, this Ontario night is in on a Toronto trip. Ontario night? I don't even think that's a thing, but I just made it up. What stays
It
in
could be a
Vegas stays here. Yeah. So yeah,
I'm
guys.
glad
So
you're all having a great time.
Amazing.
Thank you.
yeah,
Absolutely. We
Love it.
appreciate you guys stopping in too, taking time out of your trip to be here. That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you so much.
thanks again for taking time off your show to have us all on. You know, I think
of
I think
course.
we're gonna wrap it up and roll up a bunch of blunts and go down to Fremont and let people start
yeah.
showing their gardens. So again, thank you guys and thank everyone in the chat, man.
We love you.
Love you guys. So
Absolutely, man.
have a good
We
night.
appreciate you guys
Enjoy.
coming
We're
on.
out. BizCon.
Enjoy the rest of your trip and stay safe.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Peace out, guys.
Peace.
That was cool.
I love it. They are having a blast. I am so happy for them.
Vegas house. That's dope.
Yes. Yes. All right. Let's get back into the gardens.
All right. Who did I say next? Okay, right here. Oh. What's up?
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. That was
Friday.
awesome.
That was
It
cool.
was.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
I did have a specific order, but I was like, I know that they're
You
trying
guys
to
make it
get
next
stuff
year?
done.
No, I totally understand. You guys make it next year.
I want
I'll
to.
leave the kids and I'll make it too.
All right. My only problem is I won't know if I'm making it until I'm actually on the plane. Once I'm on the plane, then I'll know I'm on my way. But until I get past customs and then through everything.
Yeah,
then
the only
I
way
don't
I'm
know.
on the way is she's right next to me and we're got someone taking care of the kids. There's no way I'm going.
Sorry. Just leave them at home. They'll fend for themselves for a little bit.
Yeah. Look at that new tent.
So I don't have no plants or nothing yet. I just popped 8 seeds out of the can and they're in my germination kit, so I'm waiting for them to go.
Nice.
But yeah, I got the Mars Hydro 5x5, AC Infinity power in it. I got the AC Infinity heater.
Nice.
Oh, did you see the DeWalt vacuum there? Oh yeah.
Of course I did.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I have the
Okay.
little Milwaukee one, which is funny. I
Oh,
bought it
this is
specifically for my tent.
this is a HIPAA filter. I suck water, no problem. Got way more power. I don't have to bring it in or nothing like weird like that. With those red ones, like you have to. I'm sorry.
I can do it all. Buddy. You don't even know.
So I got the 8,000.
I'll send you the giveaway that J-Rad sent me earlier, so you can get some real tools in your shed.
FCE 8000 light.
Nice.
I got it mounted out here. I gotta get my ducting hooked up and stuff around, because I'm gonna duct it out there.
Oh, nice! You're going
So
all
I'm
out,
still
eh?
waiting on that and the booster. I'm getting a booster to help it.
Nice.
And I got the 3x3 over here on this side. Gotta get my watering station all set up and everything. And I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with all these.
Nice.
Bet you can't wait to start growing back, eh?
Oh my gosh, it's another level. This like
I saw.
I'm
I did
walking.
see
It's
you
like
I'm
had a
once you
walking in the
plant.
tent.
start.
I'm walking in the tent.
I did see you had a plant in a closet or something the other day. I just happened to catch a show that you were on, and you were like, "Hey, look at this! I got a plant in the closet." What was that all about? What was that one?
Oh, that plant was my buddy's.
Oh,
That was his blueberry muffin clone. And I decided I don't want nothing in here unless I started it.
I can
So I
feel
gave
that.
it back. Yeah,
So I give it
that clone was sitting over here under a little 40-watt light. I got rid of all that, and I'm gonna put shelving in over here. This is gonna be my can area.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna put the germination kit up on shelving over on this side. So I'll go from there to here to 3x3 veg to 5x5 finished veg flower.
Nice.
Is my
Looking
idea.
forward to seeing it.
Oh,
We got high again in that
you
one?
know you're gonna be.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it.
Because I had it set up Wednesday, and I felt bad about doing my harvest on Thanksgiving without you guys. So I'm like, nope, I'm
I
not.
couldn't believe it.
I'm
I
not
saw that, and
I'm not doing it again. I'm not
C
getting a
Bunny.
brand new tent. And
I messaged C Bunny,
I
and I
love
was like, "He's
levels,
cheating on
you
us.
know,
He's
but
cheating on
I
us."
wasn't gonna do it to you again. You made me feel bad. You fucking cheated on me. What happened to Nickelback?
He hurt my one feeling that I have.
You hurt my feeling. No, I love you
love it.
guys. Freaking, I
No, that
can't
was
wait.
cool. I mean,
can't
I
wait.
still got to watch it. I still got to see it happen, right? So I mean, I thought it was pretty
Yeah.
cool.
That's
Did I freeze or
awesome.
did you freeze?
I don't know. We're not frozen. You're not frozen.
Oh, we're good.
You're not
Right
frozen
back.
for us.
Yeah,
No.
good.
I don't think you were frozen for the chat either. I think everybody was like,
How
"Oh,
much
what's
snow
up,
did you
guys?"
get?
Like a lot.
Like 3
Probably
feet.
3
didn't it?
feet.
Yeah.
Probably 3 feet.
3-4
Yeah.
feet. Yeah.
I'm so
If I had to
jealous.
take a guess. What do you
So
mean you're
jealous.
jealous?
Oh, I'd be doing the live on a snowmobile right now.
Oh God. I just can't even bring myself to do winter activities. I just don't like it. I work outside in the winter all the time. Like I work outside. I'm Monday to Friday. I spend most of my days outside. So when I'm outside all day long for work, and then I come home at the end of the day, and I bundle up too. You know, like I wear the overalls. I'm in layers. I got the thermal gear on underneath. I got thick socks on to keep my fucking toes warm. I'm
You gotta
bundled up,
protect yourself.
and there's days that I come home from work and it takes me like 2-3 hours to warm up. Like I'm still like internally shivering cold. Nice.
Before I forget,
Oh.
I forgot to say in my germination kit, the seeds I popped, You guys gave me all of them,
Nice.
both packs.
Oh, nice.
No, so thank you
Nice.
guys.
Nature's finest.
That's
So
exciting.
my
Yeah.
first run will be thanks to you guys.
Beautiful. I love
Oh, and it'd be my first run with Coco.
it. Ooh. Are you prepared
That's
to do a lot of
exciting.
watering?
Huh? A lot of watering. Water's free. I get spring water. So
Oh, your mic's gone, Ganix.
okay, now it's not me. Okay, good.
No, his lips are
I'm
moving.
I'm
But there's
trying to
nothing
read
coming
lips
out.
now, is what I'm trying to do.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
I could hear you
Yes.
now.
All right, good. That's why I switched from Coco to Pro Mix, was because the Pro Mix,
The water.
it absorbed a lot more water, so it stayed wet longer, where the Coco dried out a
Yeah.
lot faster, and I didn't have the time to do as much watering based on my work schedule. So
How about a mix?
you could do a mix. I think Kind Buds is doing a mix.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You could definitely do that.
'Cause,
But I,
I
I
mean-
ended up switching to Pro Mix, and I loved it. I personally didn't have any reason to switch back. But I have done some
this is
Coco
all Pro
runs
Mix
in
filled in
between
this.
just for the fun of it.
That's all Pro
Nice.
Mix. From my
Nice.
40 from my 10-gallon pots, my 4 10-gallon pots.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm glad to see that you're possibly going to reuse it and you're not just throwing it out.
No. I don't think she would. That's not an option, I don't think.
Well, I mean, a
I'll
lot
get
of
rid of a
people.
little bit in like whole spots in the yard and stuff without her knowing. But if she sees me
Yep.
throwing stuff away that she thinks I can still use, I better be using it.
I try to reuse my soil as much as I can.
But I agree with that though.
Yep. And
You
if
know,
you're
save
if you're
money
growing
anywhere you can.
organically, if you're growing organically, it's a lot easier. I know when you're growing synthetically, I'm not 100% sure what the process is, but I'm sure there's some sort of a way that you can reuse your soil again.
I just wanted to do cocoa because it'd be faster growth to bang out this 5x5, and
Yep.
I won't have
It
to use the
definitely,
light
there's a
that much.
lot of fast growth with cocoa. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I
no, that'll
mean,
be cool.
800-watt light. I won't have to be at 30% for a grip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice light. It's definitely a nice
I
light.
can't wait.
That was the AC Infinity?
No, it's the Mars Hydro FCE 8000.
Oh, right. Yeah, you did say that.
Yep. I
That's
mean,
probably when you were. It's probably when you were frozen.
for tent and light, it was $500. It was just over 500.
Wow.
So I mean, 5x5, 800 watts. I couldn't.
You don't even want to know what that light costs here in Canada.
That's just your shipping costs to get it to Canada. Was that?
Even just the shipping's on top of the crazy price. That light is like probably $800 for me to buy here in Canada. Probably maybe even more than that. It might be
Well,
like
that's what it
closer
is
to $1,000,
normally.
and then I gotta pay the shipping on top of that. So
Lake Superior. I'll meet you there.
That's not that far from me.
It's
It's
not.
a couple hours, but it's not that far.
It's not. It's just as far from me.
There you go. We'll meet in the middle.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll get on a canoe.
Which one of us is going to dare cross the border, though? Because neither one of us can cross.
We'll have to see.
Just wave. I'll hold the light up, waving at you.
We'll just see which way the wind blows. But yeah. I'm glad to see you got your new setup going, and
yeah,
can't
I
wait
had
to
all
see.
the weed out a quarter of each earlier, but I didn't want to dry it out of all the different kinds of ways I drew out my harvest. I wanted to show you the looks of the difference of the harvest. But
We took too long, I know.
it's all good.
Yeah, please. Next time.
Yep.
Next time, tell me and I'll get you on sooner.
I'm thankful to get on whenever I can. I ain't no big deal. I'm just part of the community. And I'm thankful for that. I know that.
Not a big deal. Everybody here is a big deal.
Oh,
Everybody, yeah.
Every last one of
no.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
Each and
want
every
to be
one
a
of
big
us
deal.
make up the community. So if each and every one of us weren't here being a big deal, then we wouldn't have this community. So
All right.
give me that shit.
Try to flip it on me, but I still don't want to be a big deal.
Well, whether you want to or not, each and every
I'm
person
just
here in
thankful
the
to be a
chat
part of the
is
community.
a big deal. And we appreciate every last one of you
Good
guys.
people.
We
Right?
do.
We appreciate you. I mean, you're doing things. We just need to get out there and share more and get past 500, 1,000, and grow.
Exactly. We're getting there. I mean,
I
we're
mean,
getting close.
you're just
Each and every
starting
day we
like
get a
me
little
now.
farther.
You're starting over just like me.
I know.
You know, that's
It's
all.
crazy though. It's a crazy thing to start over and
Yeah.
rebuild everything that you've already built once or twice or three times.
You've been learning.
I have. And Bunny has come out of her shell big time in the last year. She's done a lot of learning, and I wouldn't be able to do this right now without Bunny, because Bunny is like more she's doing more than I am. Like, she's the one that takes care of
Oh,
all the
stop.
videos. She's the one that takes care of most of the shit that goes on that you guys, the end product that you guys see. It's mostly
That we
her.
enjoy.
I'm
Yep.
just here. I'm just here. So
And she helps you out and keeps you in check right off the bat. Make sure you get through your checklist. And
Sometimes.
more like
Sometimes
all right, now we can smoke. Oh, I see
she's
you
already done.
You get your little stress. Like, okay, now I can smoke. Fuck, got that.
Yeah. No, she
My
goes through
list
the
is done.
checklist of
Gangs,
things
go
she's
ahead.
already done, and I'm just here for moral support. Really.
No, it's good. It's organized.
It is good.
Good. It's fun.
Yep. No, it's been
Yeah,
a wild ride, but it's been a fun ride for sure.
Yeah.
Wednesday was
And like
awesome. Matt and Luke.
Thank you.
Those
Yeah.
boys are awesome.
That was a fun
The whole
Again. Yeah.
That was a really fun
They
show. Yeah,
are.
those guys are really, really good guys. Like I said, super, super humble. They don't know how to take compliments, but that's okay. We'll keep giving it to them.
Yes.
They're just down to earth. Like, you can just tell those are guys like shouldn't be in front of the cameras, but those are the guys you want in front of the cameras.
Exactly.
You
Those
know?
are the guys that probably never thought that they would be in front of the camera. 'Cause
Exactly.
they're just normal, average, day-to-day human beings, but they're that comes out when they talk and they're telling you about their story and how they got to where they are and why they're doing what they're doing, and it's pretty cool.
And their
Those
girls
are the
are
stories I
killer.
like to hear. Yeah. Well,
Luke won.
He's the champ.
Luke's the champ. Yeah, exactly.
He is.
So,
But we still do have 3 gardens in the
Yep.
bag.
We do.
We appreciate you
Got
coming
the clue.
on, and
Thanks for having me. Can't wait till I have something to
hopefully
actually
next
show you.
Friday. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Next week.
We want to see them grow up.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Right on, man. Feel free to pop in
Have a
next
good weekend.
Friday. You as well.
Later.
Enjoy your lack of snow.
Don't say that. It's got to come. Bring it down. Whatever. It's fine with me because the lakes would be frozen. I can still skate, so it's fine. You know, I got my stick and puck. I can still skate. I'll be all right.
And this guy's more Canadian than most Canadians.
I'm Minnesotan.
Sounds like
dude.
it.
All right. Peace, brother.
Peace out.
Bye. All right, let's get it to the next one.
We got Tazarello.
Happy Friday.
Hi, friends.
What's up, man?
How's everybody doing?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Good, thanks.
I am doing good. Just hanging out. I gotta see if I can turn my camera around here.
Excuse me.
So I got a little bit of growth.
Nice. Yeah.
This one here is the cherry, tropical cherry.
Nice.
These ones was in the small little gallons probably about 2 weeks ago or so. That's my lemon G and my mimosa. So I can get back here to the mimosa. I probably should turn it around because this side here is getting more than that back side. So I probably should turn it around and let it try to grow up that. But I think those
On the
back
other
there,
side.
I'm going to try and keep them real small for the next 6 months and put them outside.
Yep.
I mean, they'll probably get, pretty small or so, big, I guess. But I'll try to keep them as small as I can. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I got really nowhere to flower them. So I don't think flowering on 165 watts of light is going to really do much justice. They'll be real larfy. So unless I get a bigger light in here, I think I'll try to just slow roll them until I put them outside. I ain't got much longer.
Nice.
They'll be probably big, but I do got a little baby.
Oh yeah. Did you say until you can put them outside?
Yeah, yeah. It might be a little while, 7 months.
Yeah, I'd say.
Might okay. So one of
fucking plants.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I think so. I was planning on starting some in January, but I kind of started a little earlier. But I was gifted all 3 of those. So they wasn't planned. My local grow shop was like, "Hey, dude, put that clone outside." It was after hours. He sent me a picture on Instagram like, "Hey, it's this solo cup outside. You can come get it." So I went and got it, and then my brother-in-law came and gave me these, the tropical cherry and the mimosa. So they're just, I don't know what to do with them now. I didn't have them in my plans. But I got, I got more lavender, thyme, and marigolds going in there. So hopefully I can get. But this is my new addition to my garden.
Theme tonight.
Yeah,
Stash blend.
got the stash blend in, and then I gave a bunch of this to my buddy because he has a hydroponic cloner, and he wanted to see if it worked in there, and I was like, here, so I squirted a bunch in a bottle for him, and but I haven't even used this yet, so I'm pretty excited. But my plants, these over here, I don't know.
Jesus Christ, look at this.
It's like they're going upwards now. I don't know if you ever noticed, like the whole time they was kind of curly always, but now I'm giving them 2 doses of the stash blend, and it seems like it's really got the the turgor, a lot of turgor. But I think I'm ready to flip the flower. Pretty sure.
Looks nice.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a canopy.
And that's what I was waiting
No
on. I was waiting
doubt.
on the variegation to go away because I put Epsom salts. And then we got a whole scene going.
Got them all decorated. You're gonna get like a gnome nativity scene going on down there.
Yeah. So I got my my elf on a shelf.
Elf on, yeah.
He's got his grinder and his papers, his bag of weed, his joint. He's got his little party going on back
Love
here.
that.
He's been doing some shenanigans. I gotta name him too, and I don't know what to name him. But yeah, I love it.
He's got his
I got my
Snoop.
Snoop on his stoop hanging out with me. He's been here the whole time, chilling.
Oh, there you go. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Snoop on his stoop.
Snoop on his stoop.
over by the camera. Yeah, he's out. I just hang him up on the wire like this.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I had to steal that one from our kid. I borrowed him for a little while. We have 2 of them plus a helper. So we ended up having 2 elves on the shelf and a helper elf. But I don't know what to name him. I still gotta figure out what the name is. But I like it. A little guy back here, he's still looking chiefy. But That
Good.
there, nice little hack. That keeps the
Yep.
sides of the tent away and kind of that. But you got to have good hangers because I broke the one.
That
Yeah.
would be my luck. Just break them
No,
all.
no dollar store, folks. No dollar
No, no dollar store. No, gotta have good ones.
Got to go to Walmart for those. For your corner hangers.
Right. Yeah. Nice and thick ones.
Amazing
No,
job.
it is a really good idea. I've seen a couple different companies that make them. They're not a coat
Yep.
hanger, but they're ones that just clip onto your corner, like
Oh,
your pole of
okay,
your
yeah.
tent, and it folds. It's kind of in that same shape. So it's pretty
Okay.
cool. I love seeing like the, and I bet you that's where that idea came from. Was somebody that took a coat hanger just like that and did that.
Yeah, 3D printed it without the. But yeah, this
Yeah.
is, I would say, probably about 2 or 3 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches in a week. And I don't know if anybody knows how long a Northern Lights number 5 goes. Is it an 8-week strain? Is it 9 weeks? Is it 12? Is it 14?
Honestly,
I
being a
mean,
Northern Lights, did you said Northern Lights?
Northern Lights number 5, yeah.
I've grown Northern Lights. I don't know if it was Northern Lights number 5, and I want to say that was an 8-week strain for me. Maybe
Okay.
maybe 9, somewhere
Maybe 9.
between 8 and 9 weeks.
All right, because if I flip to flowers Sunday, 8 weeks later is February 1st, and my birthday is February 4th. And I have the Herbs Now dryer, which dries in under 4 days. So hopefully I might have some Northern Lights for my birthday. I don't know.
Some birthday
That would be
herb.
cool.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. Heck yeah. But all right, I'll
So,
huh?
Blue Nose Grows said that's Herb the Elf. You got to name him Herb.
Herb. I like it. All
Herb
right.
the elf. Yes.
That'll work. Herb. Hi, Herb. How you doing? Yeah, he's been doing some shenanigans.
He looks like a herb.
Yeah,
He does.
he delivered me my stash blend. He stole my pH pen one day. So he's been doing some shenanigans on my Instagram, and now today he's got his like little party going on there. So.
Nice. I like that you have it all decorated too.
Thank you. I
That's awesome.
I like sprucing it up, making it lively, and then that just
You got to
looks
make
beautiful.
it pop for the gram.
Right. Yep.
Gram, yo.
That's it.
Nice. No, I like it. Looks good, man. That canopy is crazy too. Like that's one plant.
Yes.
Just one plant.
Beautiful.
I guess Northern Scrogger says 75% and then flip.
Yep.
Mine was 100% the day I scrogged it. So I just try to get it to where all these little ones actually have an actual like stem to it before I flip.
On it, yeah.
Yeah, and then it'll get 3-4 times taller.
I was gonna say,
But
when you came on last Friday, I think we could still see the neck.
Yeah, you can still see this.
And you can't see it
still
at all
see that down in there.
Yeah.
You know
Now
what,
you
man?
can.
I'm not gonna lie. I was worried when you cut that bitch in half. But
yeah.
Now that
I mean, look
see
at her.
the plant, like, yeah.
Yeah, she just loves it. Loves it. It's amazing what you do to these plants.
I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know how to react to that when you showed me that. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I
won't
cut
say
good
that loud.
18 inches. A good half of the plant off. Just cut it all the way off.
Yeah, but it
It's
shows
pretty
right there
fun.
how resilient these things are, man. Like you can torture these things.
Yeah. And then I gave him some good soil, some good tender loving care. And it took her about a week, but after a week she started to grow, coming right back. And then that the stash blend with the humic acid and the beneficial bacteria and the silica and all that is definitely going to help out a lot. So I'm super excited.
How was the issue that you were telling us about last week? How's that going?
Oh, so I have a heater there. And so this is a lot warmer than what it was. So I'm at an average of 75 degrees right now.
Okay, then
Because
then you had
I've
two.
had,
Then you
what's
had
that?
two issues. You keep going, and then I'll ask you about
Yeah,
your other one after.
so the pH in my soil, I have some lime, actually, some dolomite lime. Well, the bag is back there. So I
Exactly
ended,
what Larry B was talking about at the beginning of the show.
yeah, I smiled when he said that. I was like, oh wow, that's kind of cool. So yeah, I did 1
Yeah.
teaspoon per gallon, and I got the powder form. So I probably went a little high because he said a half teaspoon per gallon. But I only did it once, 1 gallon on this side and 1 gallon on this side. And then I turned the temperature up in my grow room, and yeah, it seemed like, well, I did the Epsom salts. I top dressed with Epsom salts on each side, or 1 big handful on this side and 1 big handful on that side, and then I did a gallon of water with the dolomite lime. And yeah, it seemed like it took about 4 or 5 days, and the variegation in the leaves. Let's see if I can find some of the old ones right here. They like that looks a whole lot better than what it did. Like it's only on the tips now. Like the middle actually has green to it. Before it was like really bad. But yeah, now they got. So I don't know if it was because it's on the. I'm probably about 2 layers from the concrete floor, and it might have been cold, which upped the pH. I'm not exactly sure what did. I just know the dolomite lime helped regulate that and the temperature.
Yeah.
So then I'm seeing good results from it.
Nice.
So I didn't realize
And
that
then-
dolomite lime is actually real. It's like real farmers CalMag, like it, or you know what I mean. Like it's what they see problems with. Because I remember when I was a kid, that's what we would use in our gardens. We would go out with like cups, and we would have to put like these scarves around our face, and we would go in our garden and spread the lime out. You know what I mean? It was either in the beginning in the fall or either spring or fall. We would do it. But yeah, that was when I was a kid.
Yeah, man. There's so many things like in nature, like organic, that
Mhm. Yep.
benefits our soil that we don't even know about. Like gypsum's another one.
Yeah, yep, gypsum.
Gypsum's a good ingredient to add if you're somebody that grows like in the ground and stuff like that, because it'll help bring the minerals and everything up from down deeper that your plant can't necessarily get to, so it brings it up closer to the surface, so your plant's getting a lot of that like micronutrients that you might not necessarily be able to get from the ground. It would be something that you would have to
Oh,
add, but
okay.
when you add the gypsum to it, it's going to help bring that up, and it also helps break down, like if you have like if you got a lot of clay in your backyard and you're doing a lot of grows in the ground and stuff like that, it also
Right.
helps break all that down over
Make
time.
it more
It's not gonna do it
homogenized.
overnight at all, but it's gonna over time, it's gonna help break all of that down for you as well. So
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, I didn't realize it was basically like a sponge for the nutrients or minerals, pulls it in for your plants. That's pretty cool.
yeah, it's like a magnet. It helps bring all the stuff up that's deep down in the ground that you can't necessarily get to because it's in some of that clay. It's in some of the stuff that your roots just aren't gonna grow into. So it'll help bring some of that stuff up to the surface.
Oh, okay.
Up to the root
That's
zone,
cool.
anyways. Not necessarily the surface, but the root zone.
Right. Yeah, 'cause that's something to think of when I go to plant these other ones outside. 'Cause I might put some because I'm live right next to a highway, so it's like it's not good dirt. It's like fill dirt that's in my backyard,
Yeah.
basically. So I'll have to put some gypsum down with my lime.
If you had like a pile of
Yeah.
dirt that was like almost like a compost pile, but it's dirt, and you
Mhm.
go out there with gypsum and you top dress that and you kind of mix it into the soil, over time that will actually start to break down into a much
Okay.
better usable soil for you.
Right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that
So
for
it's
sure.
pretty
Because
cool.
these ladies over here will be pretty big by then. I'm pretty sure.
Oh
Yeah.
I'll have to top them a couple times. And what I'll do is I'll leave them in
18
their
inches
pot.
gone.
Yeah, I'll leave them in their pot for like an extra 2 or 3 weeks, trying to kind of stun them, kind of like I already did with being in their smaller pots. They was in the small pots probably about 2 weeks too long, and so that helped them keep them small. So hopefully I can try to do that and keep them fed too, especially with this. This might help out a little bit, but yeah, like purposefully stunt them, and hopefully they don't get too big.
You had another problem last week. And it's not a problem that any of us like to talk about.
Yes.
But it's a good problem to have to teach other people how you handled it. So you had spider mites last week.
Yes, I did have
You were
spider
dealing
mites.
with a spider mite issue last week. How's that going?
So I hit him with Organoshield the first day. This Organoshield.
Yep.
All right. I hit him with the lights on. Right. And then the next day, I hit him with neem oil with low light. Low light.
Yeah.
And then the next night, I hit him with Lost Coast plant therapy.
Oh, you went right at him.
The one plant that was given to me, that had him on there, that one got ripped up and taken outside. Well, put in a bag and put in my trash can. So that one you don't see here. It's gone now. So I took the infected plant,
you got rid of the
and I got rid of it
right away.
Exactly. And then I just smashed the rest of these. And I sprayed the sides of these. I sprayed my straw. I sprayed the fabric across here. I sprayed down inside here. I sprayed to the point where I had to mop up the floor after each spraying. And then I also did all my carpet all through here, sprayed everything, the whole sides of this, and I sprayed all of these.
Nice.
I think I probably did a gallon each time on each one. So,
and you're not seeing anything anymore?
Nope.
Or is it nice?
Yeah, I still come in here and I still check. I still got the powder on there.
Yeah, keep up with it though, because I've had spider mites before in the past, and it was something that I thought I had taken care of, and then I went, oh, thank God it's gone. And then like my next grow, they showed up again, and I was like, fuck.
So
it was because I didn't get rid of everything. There had to be something somewhere else that I missed.
Yeah, so I am kind of worried about that because it's being too cold down here. Their life cycle, it takes them longer to hatch eggs, and it takes them longer to develop out of pupa and stuff like that. So you could stunt I could be stunting their life cycle. So there could be a rogue egg here that doesn't get hatched until a week from now or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely.
That's what I mean. Like definitely, like stay at it.
Stay vigilant for sure. Yeah. So now what I'm gonna do?
Keep looking. I know you're probably paranoid now, so you're probably in there all the time looking. But just keep your eye open and just Yeah.
I'm gonna cut this one out because I only use this during infestations. So then I'm going to switch back and forth every Saturday. I'm doing this one, and then every other Saturday, I'm doing this one.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good tip to switch between 2 or 3 of them because they get used to it after a little while too. So yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
And then that's another reason why I went and I'm getting more time, more lavender. I'm gonna try and see if I can set them around here. And it's kind of hard to keep them out of here when you literally like carry them in on a plant and set them down in here, and then that doesn't work. You know what I mean? That those, it doesn't deter them at that point because you're the one that brought them in.
No, you brought in an infestation and they stuck that one plant to take care of them. It's not
right.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen.
No, not at all. So it's a deterrent, not a what is it? A safety of my own stupidity. Repellent of my own stupidity. Because that's what I did. I didn't quarantine my plant. I just brought him on in here and set him down. But even though he brought me this here, if I can get back here, she looks real nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I think it might have just been that cultivar that was really tasty to the spider mites. And then but I'm hoping this here, the silica, hopefully the silica in this is going to help me out and really give my my plants the the structure that it needs within the cell walls for them to be less susceptible to pests, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm excited. I even forgot about the spider mites.
Yeah,
To
well,
say
I mean
something
that's a
about
good
it, you
thing,
know what
but don't
I
forget about
mean?
them. Stay on 'em.
Right. Yeah.
Stay on them.
But yes, I'm pretty excited. I hit them. I guess I hit them pretty hard 3 days in a row, and that's how I burnt my strawberry runts. But I learned with the Lost Coast plant therapy, do that right before the lights turn off, and then you're good. Which that's what I did. But the smoke report on the strawberry runts, I got 18 and a half ounces off of those 4 plants that I had in here. Those strawberry runts that I burnt, I got 18 and a half ounces off of it.
Wow.
4
Nice.
months
That's
of
pretty good.
growth, 4 clones.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was
pretty
like,
good,
holy.
man.
So hopefully
Yeah.
I can get. So the skunk number 1 that I had 1 plant, I got 30 ounces off of it, and it kind of looked like this when I first flipped the flower, and it was 1 plant also. So I've gotten. Well, I got 15 ounces, I got 18, and then 30. So I'm kind of variant. I haven't hit the 2-pound mark yet on a 4x4. Hopefully this hits the 2-pound mark.
It's definitely doable, and I think you're on the right track, anyways, with that grow there.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
For sure.
All right.
Looks good, man.
What's his name? Herbs?
Herb.
Herb. All right. Well,
Yeah.
Herb, we'll see you next week.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
See you next Friday.
All right. Peace out, y'all. Thanks for having me.
Peace, brother.
Anytime.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Nice.
We ready for the next one?
Yes. I might have to step away for a minute. My phone's blowing up here. So I may have to I'm gonna bring Lowe's on, and then I might have to step away for like 2 minutes. What up?
What up?
How's it
Hello.
How's it going? Everybody having a good Friday? Happy Friday.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We got the money shot.
Yes.
Lowe's is always bringing the heat.
And here getting a little bit of water and now. Oh, let's see.
What do we got? Well, we got lots of beautiful flowers, plants.
Bunch of 1-gallon
I'll
babies.
be right back.
Nice. Which one are those again?
These are all random. I got some of them I'm going for diaries, and some I think all mine have got moved to the other room, but most of these are for diaries.
Nice.
I think I got 1 or 2 of mine. The autoflowers in the corner of mine.
Nice. It's
Let's
good.
see, we got some ice wild berries, Robin Hood.
Nice. What are those, like 1 gallon?
Yeah, 1 gallon.
It's good.
Few babies.
Beautiful. Just when you think there's like no more room, you could probably, it's like more and more and more.
Yeah, you found you got 21 ones in a 402.
Jeez. Beautiful. So Thurgood is asking, what are you growing Romulan wise?
Romulan's done. I was doing the Ari Maiden, but them 3 are finished. Right now,
Nice.
I don't have any ramen going. Just like him, I'm waiting on the tester update.
Nice.
I'm in the same group, Hello Kitty, Mellow Kitty Mafia, doing the same thing. Just waiting on the updates.
That's exciting.
Let's see here. It's the only room in flower at the moment. We got some fresh starts, couple days in flower, and I have to look at my phone. I think these other ones are 20 something, under day 30. But most of these are
Beautiful.
mine.
They're so happy too, eh?
Yeah, they just got some water. They're doing pretty well.
Yeah. Well, they always look good.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Got some long leaves though.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
All same.
Phoenix is
1
missing
gallon.
out. Nice. I would get so confused even with tags on what is what and where's where and
That's hard. That's my mainly reason why I don't hit no names, because I have to go in here and start looking at tags. We got one that's I was running from somebody on the on the IG, but man, this thing has got legs for days.
oh yeah, look at that.
Just inner node spacing, just ridiculous.
Beautiful.
Not my favorite. It's not my favorite.
I don't blame you. Still nice though.
Yeah, she's doing all right. She's healthy, but it's just like you got one spot here, got two spots, another spot, that spot, and that's about it on a whole branch. Just really nothing to her.
Good. Fucking real good.
Oh, turn it down too much.
Oh wow. Look at the color on that one.
Which one's that one? You probably already said, but I just showed back up again.
Do what?
Which one is that one?
Oh, that one is the candy. That's my cut of candy.
That's what I thought.
Nice. Yeah, you're always bringing out the colors in the candy ones, eh?
Yeah, she shows it early and strong. Let's see, here's another pheno of her. Probably not gonna pick it up on camera, but the edges are already starting to turn. Probably won't pick it up.
Nice. Yeah, it's funny how they do that too, because I know Bunny has a couple, and I have a couple that are starting to show now, but she had a couple that she thought the tips were actually brown at the beginning, and then as she looked closer into it, they're actually they're turning purple. They're not brown at all.
Say not early.
They're starting to pop all the colors out of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love to see it when it starts doing that. It starts looking funky because you're like, oh no, we're yellowing out, but it's really just fading. Let's see if this one's gonna pick up. Like this one, I thought it was yellowing out, but it's starting to fade. Let's see if I can get a better spot.
And it's funny too. They start doing the yellowing out, and then all of a sudden, you come in the next day and they're like orange, like they're turning red.
I love watching it.
I love
Watching it
seeing
change.
the leaves that are like three colors in one. Like it's like yellow, green, red, purple, orange, all in one leaf.
Those are always pretty.
Like something like that, where you're getting you got like three colors on one leaf. And that's hot.
That's like
Holy
greasy.
shit.
That's like greasy candy.
So much frost. I really want to grow that one inside. I did it outside and she turned out absolutely amazing. So I can only imagine what she'd be like indoors where it's not get rained on and all the elements.
Well, I'm glad you like it and want to run her again.
Honestly, and like no joke, I think it's one of my favorite strains I've grown
Oh,
here, like
awesome.
over
Awesome.
in the 6 years or whatever it's been that I've been growing. I would put that on the top probably three of
Really?
all time that I've grown. Yeah.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, she's nice, man.
Awesome.
I really like that one. I don't even want to smoke any more of it because I'm running low on it. So I don't want to smoke anymore until I have at least one's growing again.
Right. Well, those are in abundance, so I can always grab get you some more.
I still have quite a few of those seeds, so I'm definitely going to be popping some either this run coming up next or the one after that. I haven't decided what I'm doing next, but I have a feeling that that one's going to be a staple in my garden for a bit.
That makes me happy. Makes me happy. I'm glad you
That's
like it,
good.
though. I really do.
Who we
Took
got
everything
now?
out. My mom's. I'm throwing my mom's in for a run. Here's Candy again before she hits flower.
Everything's happy, happy. Do you ever run into like any like powdery mildew or anything like that with running so many in one tent like that?
I haven't. To be honest, I
No.
have not. Not indoors, no.
I think you pretty
But I
much got
stay pretty.
you got your environment pretty much dialed in at this point, but you never know, right? Like I always see like you got like you're so crammed in your tent, like all the pots are right next to each other in there. So I didn't know if that's yeah, that's what I mean. Like I didn't know if you ever ran into an issue like that or what you do to prevent that, or if you just kind of dialed in your environment and you just it's not a worry.
Heavy default, and I really don't go past, even on a rainy day outside, I really don't go higher than 55% humidity in here. So I really don't go high. Like I got a
Yeah.
running humidifier. I got one rolling over there inside. What's in it's in it? What 40 something percent right now?
Yeah,
45.
45.
Low on temp.
Nice.
Lights are down, dim. But
Nice.
yeah, let's keep it heavy default. Um, these cheap fans, man, they work good with the fan for air movement wise, but just keep airflow going, keep it thinned out. And I don't know. I started when I first started though. I follow Canucks on where how he crams his in the closets. So I
Yep.
started out with running maxed out when I first started because I would put 6 5s in this 3x2 and throw it in the closet. So I just maxed
Easy.
out from when I first started. So I sort of got I guess
Yeah, you
my
just kind of
environment set.
adapted that style right from the get-go.
Yeah. And so I stay maxed out regardless. Like these, I got maybe I see about a quarter, half dollar in the play on each pot.
Yeah, it's just always interesting to see like because everybody has such a different growing style and people run into one issue and then people run into an issue that people like you should be running into with how many plants you have. Like somebody was on earlier and they were talking about PM and I
Mm-hmm.
based off environment and spacing and fans and all the rest of it, I didn't think I didn't think that that would ever be an issue, but a garden like yours where everything's so tight and close together, it could be an issue. So I didn't know if it
Could
was something
be.
that you were doing or if it was just dialed in on your environment.
I'm just saying environment because I keep everything going in. Everything, you know, everything going in cooler. Everything going in where it needs to be. So should be fine. Actually, everything is lower than what it should be. So when it hits the room, it can raise it up a little bit, and it's actually where it should be when I shut the rooms. Like about 40 something until I shut the room, we'll jump up to maybe about 50. Not nights about 55 ish, 50, 52 on humidity wise. But I haven't run any issues that way. But I don't really run them like right now. I'd already flipped if I didn't have them other two other auto flowers I just pulled out. This room would have done the flip. So I don't really. Once it hits the walls like that, I'm already in flower.
Yeah.
But on this run, I'm gonna have to come back in here and get me some more cuts, thin it down a little bit, trying to get them all about the level as this other side, and then flip them out next week.
Nice. And you got 2 fans in there right now, and you're just moving air.
Everything's dancing.
Always keep fans in your tents. Another 2 more fans.
But
right
I'm
there.
lucky. I'm lucky on that aspect. I haven't had any indoor powder mildew or anything like that.
Yeah.
Outdoors, different
I've
story.
only ever had it once indoors, and that was from bringing another clone from somewhere else in that I think already had it to begin with. It's the only time I ever dealt with it, but other than that, I've dealt with it outside.
Yeah, spread it. It just went spread it in the room when you brought it in.
Yeah. Nice, man. You got some babies?
All autoflowers. Some of mine. This one's getting reversed right here.
That's an autoflower too?
This autoflower.
Nice.
1 gallon.
So that's your breeding tent right there?
Yeah, that's the breeding run. I didn't have any of my keepers ready to go, so I just decided to go ahead and throw some autos just in their play.
Nice. Yeah, it looks good though.
It does.
Just everything's on standby. And then you got a bunch of re-veggies over here.
Nice.
So funky looking.
Right?
I love it. You get like a 1 leaf popping out over there, like a one finger leaf. and look at that. Crazy. That's something I'd love to try one day. I'm hoping to have a little bit more room in the near future, so I'm hoping maybe I can test my luck with a re-veg.
Ain't gonna hurt to try. You just end up like this. This one ain't gonna make it. The only thing it's gonna do just won't make it.
Yeah. Yeah, some do and some don't, eh?
Yeah. Some of them just burn
But I
up.
know,
Other ones come back.
but I know some of them take a really long time though too. So it's like, how long do you wait? Like, what's the longest it's ever been for you for a re-veg?
Ooh. Oh. It's been months plus.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like sometimes they take a
Really haven't.
long time.
Yeah, it's really. I really don't count. I just where I'm focused on everything else. I'm just throw it in the corner, and if it comes back, if not, if it browns out, then it's not coming back. It's just really don't even count the time, honestly. Got a bunch of babies over here.
Nice.
Bunch of
Looks good.
cuts.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're a grandpa. You're a grandpa now. You're not supposed to be making babies anymore.
We got. You know, that's
right.
always going on over here.
Another
We got
congratulations for that too, by the way.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Looks like just like a little man.
Yeah.
He's
Nice.
excited. He's excited. I still think he's too young though, but whatever. It is done
Yeah,
now.
but you know what? You being dad, you don't know anything. You know nothing. They know everything right now,
Oh yeah,
and
they know exactly what they're doing. Yeah.
he'll learn. He'll learn one day. Well, maybe dad was right. Maybe I was a little too
Beautiful.
young, but I'm sure he'll make the best of it, and I'm sure he'll be a good dad.
Oh yeah, he'll be a good dad. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And we got this one that just couldn't hang. I tried to tie her up, and it was just not. It's just not gonna work. She's not hitting the floor, so I'm happy about that. But she's got another 2 weeks left on her if she don't break
She
and
does
fall over.
not. She does not want to stand up.
I've tried to tie her up multiple ways, and once I get her hanging up, she just fall over the other way. It's just
She's like, nope.
no. I spent
That's crazy.
10 minutes a minute ago trying to tie her up, and I just gave up and took ties off. She breaks, she
Yeah,
gets harvested, she makes it, she'll lay.
let her finish the way she is and see what happens, right?
Yeah, because she's thick, and I don't really want to cut her harvest her early. She's just a week or so early, but she's thick.
Yeah.
That's that what is it, the grease gun autoflower.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. Looks good, man. You're always crushing it.
Thank you, thank you. And of course the wall.
Beautiful.
The Lowe's Grows Plant Nursery.
Everything just waiting for the other room. Got a bunch of clones sitting over here on these tables.
So crazy,
A few
man.
babies.
I'm always blown away with like how many extras you have.
Just one or two.
Just
One
making
or
Just one
sure
or
you got them
200.
backed up. Yeah, I know it's crazy. It's
I gotta have
crazy,
backups
man.
to everything, so I grab a couple backups for everything. So the best backup makes it, and then
Yeah.
if I like it at the end run, then yeah. So I
Yeah,
got a lot of sorting
sometimes
to
you
do.
probably get rid of them all. Sometimes you probably keep more than you wanted. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. And then you get, it's like, oh man, it looks so good. You get to the end result, it's like, man, well,
Yeah.
on to the drawing board. She wasn't nothing.
Yeah. Nice,
And
man.
the view.
But normally we end up closing with Lowe's, but we do have one more garden in the back, so we're
Well, I'll
gonna
let
let you
y'all.
go for now, and hope
Yes.
you have a good weekend, and hopefully you get to see the little man.
Oh
And
yeah, I'll get some time with him. And they're hoarding him right
nice,
now, so
nice,
I'll get my time. So I'll get the time over here while they're hoarding him.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
nice, man. Well, it's always
But
a pleasure
yeah,
having you on, and it's good to see you
I
again. And
appreciate y'all
yep,
both having
come
me
Yes.
back
on.
next week.
Always.
I'll come back with an update. There should be something else going on, something moved around, something.
Oh, I'm sure there will be. You always say I don't have anything going on, and then you show 400 plants.
Yeah, well, it's just one or two now. Ain't too much
He's
going.
he's dialed back. He's dialed back.
It's
Yeah.
going back a little bit more. I just gotta get the sort first. I gotta get my smoke test sort and then go on down from there.
Yeah,
Like this one,
nice,
she
man.
just got pulled out. She couldn't. she couldn't hang. She was in that 1 gallon, but she got pulled. Think about just tossing her. But y'all have a great night.
You as well, man.
You
See
too.
you again.
Yes.
Good seeing y'all. See y'all next week.
Peace out,
See you
brother.
next week. Happy Friday.
And we got one more.
Yes,
Are you ready?
I am.
Are you sure you're ready? Because I can see what's going on in the background.
So can I.
All right. Oh yeah, I guess you can. All right, here we go. We got Carl
Cheers,
with a
everybody.
Happy
motherfucking
Friday.
Cheers. Ganix,
Hold on,
I think
Carl.
you remember speaking to me, don't you, on levels?
I do. Yeah, it came on specifically because you were there.
Yeah, bro. I had to
Look at
jump up.
that.
Because of what you were talking about, you're dropping science in on levels live that one night, and I had to come on and just let you know that I agreed with what you were saying, because it was one of those topics where you
Beautiful.
either agree or you disagree, and that was a topic that I very much agreed on, so I had to come on and tell you that.
Hell yeah, bro. That's why I seen you up. Ames, shout out to Ames. He dropped the link, and I jumped over here. It's like, I'm going to show him what it looks like. I thought yesterday was day 40, but Sunday will be day 42. So today's day
Nice.
40. This girl's got, when she ends, she'll have at least 2.5 pounds on her. I know it sounds kind of extreme, but that's what just happens with these kind of trees in my room. This structure, this plant is just fits my style.
She's beautiful. Yeah.
I don't like my height, but it just runs that way. I do my best. I hold them back in cups for so many days. I have to wait till day 34 before I can actually put them in pots. And this is what's coming behind them. So we've got another 8-pack coming. And you figure if today's day 40, I got another 24 days to veg these.
Yeah, I was gonna say
And-
almost another
and-
month.
If you see what they look like in 24 days, you'll be happy with it. There's my Mac one. I got that girl back.
Nice.
I love that girl. But yeah, legit. Like this is what I wanted to show you guys, man. I haven't jumped over here, and I finally got to actually find your channel, bro. And it's nice to meet both of you guys. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you for coming
this
on.
is my partner in crime, C Bunny, and this is Carl
Nice to
with
meet you.
motherfucking K. And it's funny
Yes.
because another reason why I had to come on that night is you're Carl with the motherfucking K, and I always used to say I'm Ganix with the motherfucking K. So I was like,
That's
wait a minute.
It's true.
Hell
He's
yeah,
got
bro. That's
got
what's
my
up.
catchphrase. I gotta go say what's up.
Hell yeah. I know you wanted to close out, so I didn't want to hold you guys up. I didn't actually know how late you're gonna be. I just got back to Waterham and wanted to jump up and show you my work.
Nice,
You know,
man.
my little fun stuff.
Looks amazing.
Yeah, man. You got a hell of a
Thank you
garden
very
going
much.
on there. We appreciate you coming on.
Yeah.
Try a little bit,
Thank you
man.
so much.
I
man.
appreciate
And-
you having me on. And I'll tell you, I'm happy to be a part of you guys. I just subbed, and you'll see me a little more often for sure.
Yeah, man. We do
Yes,
this every
every
Friday night.
Friday.
Start at
Yep.
9 p.m. Eastern, and we usually run till somewhere between 11 and 12. We start kind of wrapping up around 11, and then go till whenever we go. But
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
yeah, man. I
Hell yeah.
appreciate you stopping by, and definitely come back because
Thank you.
you got a fucking hell of a thing.
Beautiful. Yeah.
I try. Thanks. I try. It's my passion. It's what I do, man. I love it. Shit. And be a 40-year-old kid, man. Do this shit. You know, 41.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and I watch levels almost every week. You know, there's weeks where I miss, but I try to watch, and I've been seeing you on there quite often lately. So I've been seeing your garden updates, and you were on the other day, and you were going super slow. You said everybody tells me that I'm too quick, so I got to go super slow.
Move like you're high.
Like, he don't show his canopy, he shows his legs. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
showing the canopy. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? All you can do is just, you know,
Beautiful.
it runs up to the lights, but you know, the CO2 it does combat that, so they handle it a lot better.
Yeah,
I do get
it's
some
a gorgeous
bleaching, but
canopy. You should
I
show
try,
the
bro.
canopy more because it's nice.
I've
I'm a
tried,
canopy
man.
guy. I mean,
It runs up over so close. It's hard to like get a good cross pattern of it because it's so close to the light sometimes. But my whole next run is this actual pheno, so I should be able to get a lot more uniform canopy. And I got Amaretto Sour next to it. She's a stretchy girl.
yeah, man, definitely keep coming back because we're definitely gonna want to see
Yes.
updates, and I know the people in the chat are gonna want to see updates too.
Hell yeah, I haven't even seen
So-
chat. I haven't even clicked the button. So cheers, everybody out there. I don't want to hold you up no longer, but thank you for having me on, and see you soon, guys.
Yes, man. Thanks for popping on. You're welcome anytime.
Yes, happy Friday.
Carol,
What an
motherfucker.
amazing night. Yes. Seen a lot of beautiful
like that, Carol.
gardens. We've had a lot of old followers come back on. It's been a great night. Did you freeze on me?
Nope. I'm here. I was writing. I tried to write everybody's name down in my book that came on that night. And I
Yeah.
had everybody written down before, so I wanted to make sure that I got him written down too. That way I don't
Well, thank
forget
you everybody
anybody.
for hanging out. Yeah. And don't forget Wednesday we have Glenn from 61
6-1
Charlie.
Yeah.
So that's going to be really exciting, and yeah, we will see you
Shout out to
then.
the Grow Me of the Week or Cultivator of the Week one more time.
Yes,
Northern
Northern Cannabis.
Super cool dude. Check him
And
out on Instagram.
again, you could
exactly how it's spelled.
Yes, and you could find us over on Spotify under Garden Cultivation Network.
Yes. All right. Peace out.